some kind of metal. You would look at it and you'd guess steel. It looks like steel.
I should just apply acid. Is that what we're getting to?
Yeah, you felt like you got very close to open it, but your choice.
Yeah, it would have to take like half an hour to do it. Will it take 20? If I want to do it more.
Could just try rolling.
Suppose. Good. More time doing it.
You open the lock.
Good.
But third time's the charm. You tinker around and realise where you made the mistake last time and put the right pin in the place first. And the lock tumbles open.
There we go. I got to acquire one of those sticks with rust larvae on it.
And you enter the the front area of the lighthouse. The lighthouse is the lighthouse is a little bit cold actually. Not extremely cold, but heat doesn't really seem to get in very well here. There's a few torches around lit up. The room's quite empty. You're in.
All right. Do we hear anything?
No.
Oh, let's open the door.
It's actually easier to do this.
Where?
Open the door. It seems a bit of few benches around, a bunch of storage.
Oh, let's explore the place.
As you go up the staircase.
Oh wait. Yeah.
As you go up the staircase, you hear a shout. Who goes there?
Laura would like to just,
I have a decent bluff. I'm just saying.
Probably time to drink some mutagen. So.
I've revealed the next floor.
I say go for it with the diplomacy.
Well, I usually have a good bluff. That was not super good. No.
What do you say?
I don't.
He tries to affect like some sort of like more harbor accent, I guess. We heard some ruckus from outside. So is everything all right?
Yes, everything's all right. Who are you?
Just one of the workers, sir. You pass me every day, don't you remember?
Where do you work?
He creeps up slowly as he does this. I'll try to sneak up, I suppose.
He's looking right down the staircase.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like he just heard.
Scroll up, you can see.
Hmm? Oh, okay.
It's like looking over the railing.
It's the lighthouse keeper.
Lighthouse keeper.
He even has a bed up here.
Yeah, there's a bed up here.
Also, let's just get up there.
Hello.
Now, what are you doing in this lighthouse?
Well, we are looking for the young man, I guess. He's still trying to affect his normal accent. The young man, I guess, that comes here. He wears a cowl. Looks like a wizard. Have you seen him?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Is he lying?
Make a motive check.
Of course he's lying.
He's lying.
He's lying. I guess we can take this.
Zoe
guy
like to try sense motive.
instead.
Zoe thinks he is lying.
We all think he's lying.
Knock
But
him
Zoe
out.
kind of thinks she knows he's lying.
Knock him out.
Right, we can interrogate him here, right?
Just Raphael hits him in the face with the pommel of the sword.
Okay.
Blap.
Okay.
Put him over in his bed, Just
Yep.
be nice.
Just you go over there and sleep now.
Sleep.
Toss the lace.
Well, you
Yes.
look around. You see he's got his desk. Actually, one thing you do notice on his desk, now you actually can have a look around.
Money.
It seems a bag of gold spread across the table.
Right, he was going to buy something. What sort of amount of money?
A few hundred.
All right. Is there anything under his bed?
No.
Any hidden places?
Make a perception check.
That Nobles is under his bed.
No, you don't see anything special.
Can Raphael do a?
You can check upstairs. I'll go down and begin to check these
Well,
under things.
Whee!
There might be a basement or something.
okay, let's go up then.
It seems the door is locked to go up. There's a little plaque on the side saying Upper Lighthouse. No entry except for maintenance.
The door is locked.
And take his key.
Does he have a key?
Yes, hidden in his boot.
Ew. Okay, fine. Does it work?
It does work.
Ding.
The slightly sweaty silver key.
Ugh. Well, I am wearing dirty clothes, though.
It's true.
So you start searching for the stuff down here?
I guess.
What?
Well, Laura looks around. There's a variety of things. There's some food down here. There appears to be some pictures of his family.
Oh.
There appears to be some like things you'd use for maintenance, like some wooden boards and stuff.
Anything
China
we wouldn't
mugs.
expect to be here.
Some clearly arcane chalk.
I'm gonna take that.
Okay, you've got an arcane piece of chalk.
What exactly so arcane about it?
It has runes going up inside it, and you can definitely feel magic near it.
Alright, sure. This Riddling will love this.
You have no idea what it is, but you know.
Well, I want arcane chalk. Yeah, I can work with that.
You also find a scroll.
Oh. What scroll?
Do you have read magic?
No, but I can add a scroll.
Yes, you have a scroll.
One scroll. Magic scroll.
Other than that, you don't really find too much out of too much that you call suspicious.
Alright, well, I guess the others will go upstairs.
The others are standing, opening a door which has a ladder behind it.
Oh, so it looks to Raphael and gestured for him to go first.
Sure. Guess
I assume Raphael can make a DC 5 climb check on a take 10.
yes.
There you go.
Damn it.
You can climb up. The next floor above seems to be well, it's dusty. It's clearly not a room that's used too often, though there are definitely footsteps in the dust. And there's a lot of things of like fresh food up here and a lot of various things and books piled on top of chests. Where's Laurel?
Well, Laurel, he's downstairs.
Oh yeah, there he is. I lost him under the barrels. Looking around. Yeah, so, where's everyone moving? So right now I'm just frozen, so... I revealed the next floor.
Look at that. Guys, you should totally go up there.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
I'm not going up there alone. At first.
Sure. Hello.
well, you come up this side, but,
Oh, okay. Hello.
It seems to be empty though. There are like footprints around, and there's clearly stuff's been used up here recently. There's a few books piled up around. Some Zoe would clearly recognise as arcane.
I don't do arcane, but sure.
You recognise it mainly from Riff.
That is arcane books.
You know it's not divine, so it has to be arcane, right?
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Yeah.
So you
Climb.
you touch the ladder.
Yes.
Suddenly a rune glows on the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Don't read it.
So,
I'm not.
Suddenly,
Yeah,
though-
I can't read.
Yeah, the rune explodes.
Uh-huh.
ouch.
Can everyone within that radius make a reflex save?
What? Oh. I don't think so.
Raphael, you take half damage. Zoe, you take full damage.
56 damage. God.
I don't know how much damage I'm rolling it. As a spew of electricity shoots out.
That's half my damage and half my health.
It's like 3 healing spells. 2.
Raphael
It's-
takes 11 damage.
It's dangerous.
Unless he has evasion.
He does not have a evasion yet.
What?
One day. So yes, other than that, you hear, "Who are you?" Shouting.
What?
Is it a voice of
It is.
Cordell Kid?
It's a very angry sounding Cordell.
Aha! Raphael speeds up the ladder.
Well, and just speeding up the ladder, he takes a ready action on you.
Sure.
Oh, gosh.
That ready action is to cast a spell.
Yes.
1 second. He casts.
Isn't
He's
it?
probably still entangled though, right? Unless he's strong enough to break loose.
It doesn't last super long.
Oh, okay.
So yes, can
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. He wouldn't be entangled anymore.
Raphael make me a? Can he make me a will save?
Mm-hmm. We'll use Charm Life on this.
Okay.
What?
You succeed.
Aha!
Good.
Nothing happens.
Zing! And
Very
then,
well. You climb up. You can hear him move as you go upstairs.
Mhm.
Okay, taking cover behind something.
I'm moving as fast as I possibly can here.
I guess I should
You,
follow.
you see him hiding behind the barrel.
All right. I strike.
I believe it's time to call for initiative.
Get
Is
him.
Laurel in here since there's a ruckus?
Laurel can hear the ruckus most certainly. This place echoes a lot.
We'll go there. That seems important.
You don't say.
It will take you a while to get upstairs, but you know,
Yeah, you know.
especially the ladders. The ladders take ages to climb up. Going down is easy. Up is not. Wow, everyone rolled horribly on initiative. Raphael, go first.
So can I like get over this?
You can climb over the table. The cable count is difficult.
Acrobatics, perhaps, to fling myself over.
You can get over without acrobatics.
Oh, okay. I can
Which is
get there.
difficult
Though.
terrain.
That's fine. Get here, stab.
It seems like he healed some of his wounds, so not all of them.
He's got a wand or something.
I'm gonna do
Right,
this.
so we-
We're gonna do this non-lethally.
Yeah, Raphael looks around. He does notice on the floor there seems to be a few empty potion bottles.
Just emptying all of his potion bottles.
That does
He did
make
kinda get-
sense.
He did kind of get injured.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Like a noble boy. He's like, oh god, I'm bleeding. Oh no, I'm gonna die."
Non-lethally. Kablam! 22.
A 22. It misses.
What?
It seems one of its barriers deflected to the side.
How much? He has more AC than Zacharias at that level. Impressive.
Yeah, see, he's like a little genius.
I
He'll
guess so.
steal all these amulets and rings and stuff, though.
But he did say he was wearing a lot of rings, remember?
All
I did
ours.
say he was wearing a lot of rings. So he tries to move away from you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna stab again.
Is he gonna stand on that?
Stand in the square. I mean, it's not actually take up 5 feet. Just you know,
Oh,
as a
I didn't
substance.
choose a weapon. Hang on.
Okay, so you just.
Critical!
Well, that's definitely a hit.
Mm-hmm.
He does not have that much AC.
Yeah, so that's 25 non-lethal.
The health bar is not even moving. Wow. The health bar should have moved by now. So that hurts him. He's going to cast a spell again.
Especially when you have false life.
So he puts his hands together and shoots something at Raphael. Can he make a reflex save?
Yes, yes he can. Yes, he can.
14. That is a failure.
I'm gonna re-roll that then with my daily re-roll.
Oh.
Whoop. Well,
That's better.
I tried.
Well,
I tried.
you're going to take some damage from this.
Sure.
Sleep long. Sweet prince.
Sleep long and prosper.
How much is this? Well, 35 lightning.
Oh God!
He's level 10? He's a level 10 wizard?
Or here's something that makes it better at least.
Jeez.
He's, despite.
I'm level 5 and fighting a level 10 wizard. How? Help!
Also, something else you've noticed. He also seems to be afraid right now. Actually, interestingly.
Well, whoop-de-doo, he's afraid.
Are you climbing up?
Danielle
Well,
needs
yeah.
Can you make me a climb check? We are now in combat.
Oh no.
Oh, he's afraid, you say?
He does seem to be afraid. It seems like he's not the kind of person who's used to battle.
Well.
That is enough.
I did it!
What's your move speed?
30.
Oh.
Okay, you have a move speed of 30. See, the ladder is that tall. Do you double move?
Yeah.
Then at the end of your turn, you arrive at the top.
Hi!
You can, however, take no other actions.
I don't want to die.
Laurel,
Laurel, come save us!
you hear the sound of a huge lightning bolt.
people are doing stuff. It's like 35.
40,
I forgot
45,
this. Damn it.
Oh, and then we have like
50, 55, or 50, 60.
and then 60. Yeah. Can you run?
You can run.
That's like 3 times, right?
4 times if you're wearing light armor.
Yeah, he is very light armor.
Yeah, so that's 4 times movement.
Alright, so I guess here's basically where we stand.
Yeah, that's a double
So
move. Finished.
Go.
So do your
Go
quadruple.
there. And,
So now you're going up that ladder. That ladder's going to take up a lot of movement. The ladder itself to climb up. Well, you need to make a DC 5 climb check. I don't know if you can fail that.
I can.
You are being rushed, so you can't just take 10. So
Sure. There we go.
barely. So you almost fall off, but that's going to it consumes 30 foot of movement to climb up.
Alright. So when I...
Or you move up to this side.
Oh yeah, sure. I go there, then I can go 10 more, and then I have 1 move action left, which I can go there, and I guess begin climbing. No, I guess it's fine to run to
It's a
here.
4 round action to run, so won't have enough move action.
No, but like it's 4 times my movement, right?
Yeah.
I guess I can try begin climbing, right? Do the climb check now. Yeah, right. I'll be on the ladder,
You're holding onto the very bottom.
like 10 feet up. It's beginning to come.
Raphael, you hear the something of charging downstairs.
Hey, call up. We're all here.
Does,
Place is
does,
surrounded.
does Zoe
Clanking of
threaten?
hooves.
Does Zoe have a weapon out?
No.
You need a weapon you can threaten.
I do have a weapon.
You just never draws it because she's not the kind of person to draw a weapon.
Climbing, you can't really have it
She
out.
uses it to cut vegetables.
What?
Doors up, yo. He cuts vegetables?
Oh, I just realised something else actually. His lightning bolt technically set these barrels and that table on fire.
Oh, sure. Well, let's move up here and let's
Lighthouse.
get this guy. Why don't we?
Sure, why don't we?
Well, let's attack him non-lethally. Whack! 24.
I don't really think we need to attack him non-lethal anymore.
Isn't it? No, not non-lethally. I mean, he has the non-lethal bars.
He has enough non-lethal. If you get his current health below that, he'll fall unconscious.
Okay.
His non-lethal only has to go above. his current
I
HP.
will spend a panache point to give him 5 extra damage from my deadly sword play. And attacking him now, since he's afraid, the cruel effect of my weapon activates and makes him sickened.
Very well.
Is he gonna puke?
Condition. What did you say it was?
Sickened.
Okay. Let's map that map tools and apply that. Okay. His turn. He didn't like that.
I hope not.
He moves away again.
Mm-hmm.
Get him.
I'm getting him.
More panache points.
That's another 29 damage. I'll spend another panache point to give him 5 more.
He looks like he's barely standing at this point. He casts a spell.
Yeah.
Fire ball.
You have to finish him off, Zoe.
I believe the radius is something like this, and that's the
Complete
border is way too big.
the mission.
What is that?
Destroy him.
He's casting a spell.
What is he
what
casting?
Make a will save.
Charmed life.
Can I do a spell? I'll do a spell.
You can do a spellcraft as he's casting it.
What am I gonna get hit by?
You don't know.
No.
Okay, Raphael's fine. Zoe?
You don't want me to attack you with my sickle.
Oh! Zoe is confused.
What?
Oh, Zoe.
Zoe might attack ally.
You wouldn't attack Raphael, would you?
No.
But she's confused. She doesn't know who's friend, who's foe.
Oh my god, is it the guy who is red-headed or not?
Can you roll me a d100 time?
Okay.
Gotta punch yourself.
Maybe.
1.
Act normally.
Okay,
You
since...
should heal someone.
Hmm.
And, this has been some time since,
Cure moderate, probably.
I'm counting.
Counting?
Accounting.
Oh, okay.
1, 2,
Sorry.
3. Oh.
Balance the skin. Carry the
well,
one.
anyway, I'll get cure moderate wound. Yeah, 16 plus my level plus 1
So 16 plus...
plus 6.
Or 16 plus... Oh, it's maximized now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maximized.
So 16 plus 6, that's a decent chunk of healing.
Well, that's what I do.
How many things? Ah, much better.
That lightning bolt not feel too good?
Nope.
So Laurel.
We'll climb
Actually,
up.
technically by the rules you have to make another climb check.
Sure.
Because you're
Well,
climbing,
you made one when you
climbing on a different turn, though.
I'll
oh
climb to here.
Okay, that's fine. And then actually, since you rolled high enough, you could do accelerated climb with that.
Alright.
So,
So
that,
can I get there in a move?
When he
yeah,
gets up,
you get to the top in a single move action. Easy enough.
That's what I said. The
Raphael
others are below. They're coming up.
will shout in Elven to Laurel. He's almost down. Take him out.
Alright. Laurel's been using move action. Do that. Just fucking right. He's almost down. Fucking grab a bomb.
You throw a bomb at him in the barrels.
Yeah, let it rip. So it's
That's
not
right.
gunpowder.
This is the whole tower just goes up.
The barrels,
set
the
it on
barrels are already
fire.
on fire from a lightning bolt.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't go there, would he?
I wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Alright, let's see here. It's a bomb, firebomb, no smoke. Isn't necessary.
Well, if that's to hit touch, that certainly hits touch.
Yeah.
That's 10, 20 points of damage.
That's a really good attack roll.
Yeah. The bomb is kind of good to throw.
He falls unconscious.
That's why the gunslinger is so useful.
Woo!
However, the barrels and table is on fire.
Yeah.
Well,
Combat is
screw
over, however.
Is there any documents or anything
Grab whatever's
valuable
on the
here?
table.
Yes, I'm grabbing.
that. Ah!
Okay, on the table,
Ah!
Missy, on that table is only one thing, which is a box.
Yoink.
I'll take a box! Don't open
Okay,
it.
so he carries the box.
Okay.
Interesting.
So creep
Okay,
whatever,
so
right?
of your knowledge, I have got a picture of the box. It's here.
That is a box.
Ooh. That's a very fine
Ooh,
box.
it's so pretty.
So now turn off the fire. Remove the flame.
Turn off the fire. Yes, sir.
Does Zoe have crate water?
No.
What?
How do you not have
Why do you not have great water?
Yeah, I think
the
it's a
best
cantrip, yes.
cantrip?
Because
it's like
it's silly.
what? It's so useful.
I want to purify
what
food
about
and
all the
water
stuff in
instead
here?
because we had a freaking curse. Or
Alright,
not
well, a new
plague.
plan. Grab whatever first and foremost. Like, what's in these barrels?
In the
quickly.
barrels appears to be... Well, in these barrels, it appears to be full of salt.
Oh well, that can't burn. All right.
The barrels were on fire, not the salt.
So grab like whatever. Basically, rummage through his stuff. Right. Grab his spellbook, his items.
Do you want to just grab him as it is?
No,
So
first I
if
want
she
to
doesn't
get this
run
stuff off
around.
of him. Honestly,
You're gonna strip
Do you go upstairs, Raphael?
should take
Yes,
like half.
Raphael goes upstairs
like,
while Laurel
Interesting.
goes down
There is a nice
Nice.
sign on the way upstairs, which is Lighthouse Core.
Core.
As you go upstairs, you see a massive blue orb, which seems to be radiating light.
Wom wom wom. Well,
It's like a blue flame.
is
And
it hot?
Blue flame.
And there seems to be loads and loads of little incantations across the floor around it.
I'm gonna go in there. Raphael comes down again.
Okay, so we'll go up there.
He says, there seems to be a lot of magical incantations, probably keeping the lighthouse light. I'm not going up there, if I can help it.
So he nods and walks up there.
He pulls out the sack and starts stuffing this guy into the sack.
Right, you
And
take
put
that
this
guy.
pillowcase over his head.
Let's get down.
Yep.
I'll just do a quick detect magic.
He's not particularly gentle.
That room is
It's
very
magical.
magical.
Okay.
So grab that. Did Laurel just quick look your stuff?
I mean, you can
Grab-
clearly tell by looking at it, it's very magical.
Grab the money,
Mm-hmm.
and this guy, I suppose you grab him too.
Really?
I have
He's an accomplice, right?
I
He
guess.
said he didn't know this
but,
dude.
but he has a family, though. Like his
Yeah, but
little
he's
kids
always
and a
really
puppy named Rover.
Am I gonna check out the stuff up here? or
Fine,
just-
fine. We'll put a bag
Short
over his
choice.
head too.
Yeah, black bag him.
Yep, black bag him. Bag and
I
tag.
heard we don't
Laurel will
have the
carry this
time.
one, and then out.
Yep, bag and
I mean,
tag.
all it is the table, there's like this bit here's on fire, that's all.
But do I have time to check this out?
Oh, actually, when Zoe cast Detect
Wow.
Magic, she
no.
felt something... Actually, when Zoe cast Detect Magic, she felt something strange.
What?
Can you make me a cast level check?
The hell is
If
that?
people notice
20
fire,
20 plus 5.
if people notice fire in the lighthouse, they're gonna come running. So we need to get out of here.
I don't think they're gonna notice though. It's just a little bit of fire. There's not really like. He's just going to go up in the magic room.
Actually, as Zoe casts Detect Magic, nothing happens.
Anti-magic room.
Quick spell craft, and I put guidance to myself.
You have no idea why that didn't happen.
Get out.
Oh my god, I don't.
So get out. I guess we leave. So,
Well, that's a burn. I'll go.
Cloverfield. So we will catch up.
No, don't leave me.
Goodbye, Zoe.
No.
I will move the corpses downstairs to the lobby for you.
Ah. Out and get to our thing, and
Okay.
now things could
The
proceed.
carriage is parked right outside the door.
Good. In with them, and then go.
Yeah. Okay.
The black unmarked carriage.
I'm so happy I don't have to.
You leave.
Oh, I didn't.
With them and all their stuff and their cool shrine, a little sort of thing, a little box.
Yeah, I have their little pretty bucks.
And that fucker, he's goddamn powerful. Good thing we
What'd
took him out.
Give him
We go
those.
back to the base.
We give him those gloves on.
Back to the base.
Okay. I will remove the marks on the map for where the his patrol route is. I don't think it's needed now.
No, he's not gonna go there anymore. Ever again.
Okay, you can all move yourself back to base on the main map.
I didn't get to copy my token.
It's so. You want? Oh yeah, I should take the injured version for you. I can do that. I will grab the. Is only 2 people injured, right? Yeah.
Laurel didn't get injured, and the mutagen's gonna last for a long time, but probably not the entire ride back. So
Yeah, I'll put down the new Raphael and
back to base.
Time back at base.
Okay.
Where is base? Can I see base? There's base.
Find Laurel. Laurel is at base.
Whoops! I accidentally copied the lighthouse keeper.
Well, I guess he is technically here too.
He's not needed on this map though.
He's black-bagged. Put him in the prison. In
Yeah,
the
he's needed.
player locations.
Oh, we had player location?
Yes. Now I need to go to player location as well.
Look at these two little ones. Yeah.
Woo!
And I think it's sufficient to say that they are not able to move. with
And he has those gloves on, so he can't cast magic.
The shackles. Those shackles, you didn't keep them.
No, we bind.
Just tie him
but-
up.
Like it's like a caterpillar inside a pupae. It's like we have a lot of rope here. We have a lot of people here who are dedicated to doing good.
Rope is
These
very
people are
cheap.
not good.
Don't we, though,
He's blinded.
make
He's
sure
deafened. His hands, legs gone. No, not gone, but bound. And so is his, tied to different edges of the cage. And
I'll heal Raphael and Zoe up.
unless he can cast magic by
How-
thinking it.
How do you heal Raphael and Zoe up?
What? Use another
I mean,
few muttered runes on both of us.
as you cast the spell, something
What?
feels funny. Make a cast level check.
Well, there goes Zoe.
What did you do?
She touched the core!
Nothing happens.
Do I have to do it twice?
The spell fizzled. You lose the spell slots today.
I can try again, right?
You can try again. You can do a cast another one. Fails.
Okay, so we look through Laurel and Raphael. I can't cast my spells. Well, damn.
Oh, trying to die right now. Here's a back. How much?
Gonna
much
take away those two spell
stuff?
slots because they're counted as used, even although the spell didn't go off.
How much
Yeah.
stuff do we have from him? We took the money. Took the guy's
He had a
stuff.
lot of stuff on him. I'm gonna have to go through on a loot table for this.
Ugh.
Not loot table, he had a lot of it.
Just give us the money back first. That's easy.
Okay, the money bag. He's carrying 723 on him.
Him? Well, what about the one on the table?
The money bag on the table is like
Yeah.
250.
250. So we have 250 gold plus
723.
723.
That's,
All right.
that's what you've got in pure money right now.
Yeah, that's gold. Man, he's a fucking... Like, I didn't think this guy would be such a big deal. But he is, so...
He's a freaking level 10 wizard.
Yeah,
Well, he
we
was-
got him. We fucking took him out.
I just don't feel safe with not having those binds on him, so he can't cast spells.
Like, he won't... Like, he can't
He
prepare
can,
for.
though.
I don't think he had, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna totally need to escape from a place while blind, gagged,
He did have
deafened,
the
and unable to
dimension
move.
door.
You
Even
can't cast that without saying stuff.
Just saying. Most people generally have dimension door prepared when they
Yeah,
have.
you need to be able to say things and move your hands, and he doesn't have any
Dimension door-
components
well,
right now,
well,
so
dimension
anything
door is
with
a speak
material components are gone. Like
Yeah,
Okay.
dimension door is a speak only one. Remember, but
Yeah, but
like
wait,
even
he's-
Zacharias would hate having not his component pouch, no hands, no sight, no speech. You know, it's like
They can't see? Why not?
blind them
Oh, okay.
things about their head.
they have like a ball in their mouth, and we have a black bag over their head.
The highest level of governmental interrogation bindings
Mhm.
you could get.
okay.
This
so that-
facility is very well equipped. There's like the thing we have. Yeah.
well,
Write down.
I have some of his loot for you.
Yes.
He has those two. When it comes to magical items, is one thing.
Mm.
Sure.
Also, as you're seeing some of his wards starting to flicker away.
Yeah, they better.
He carried a small little gemstone that seemed to almost look like a little storm inside.
Storm gem.
You're not exactly sure what it was, but maybe you can work it out. Other than that, he had a ring of protection +2.
Yeah.
A spell component pouch, an alchemist lab, All his potions are expended. And did he have anything else?
Spellbook.
Oh, yeah, he had his spellbook.
Start copying spells, Laurel. It's like free
Yeah, I
spells
know.
for you.
Cordell's spellbook.
The spellbook will take quite a bit of study.
Yeah, sure. He doesn't need it any longer.
I mean, part of it's in a completely different language, do you understand?
Does the lighthouse keeper have anything?
Cloves.
We're not going to take those.
I mean, he's
Let's
basically
search him.
he's a civilian. He doesn't really have much on him. He has
Well-
he has torches. If you want those.
Well, we'll add the keys to the lighthouse to. Well, they're probably going to change the lock, but who knows? The old keys to the lighthouse to the key change we have here. You know, just so we have it on file. Right. Well, they're nice and bundled up.
You have a feeling both of them are going to be out cold for a while.
Yeah. I'll request that a couple of the guards actually keep watch here.
Yeah.
And if they begin talking too much in weird languages, just bash their head and just they're bad people.
How many guards do you want to have in there?
Oh, just a couple should be fine. Like these guys are bound or gagged and unarmored. Like they can't talk actually, but
I'm gonna use my 2 other. No?
Nothing happens. Spell slot's wasted. Spell slot's wasted.
God damn it!
we just sleep it away.
Well, I don't like it. Well, they all used.
That's how your level 2s are gone?
Yeah. I still have a lot of level 1.
Look at so and says, what did you do?
Nothing. I found this weird light upstairs and that's it. Didn't touch it.
It looks to Raphael.
Raphael massages his temples. Lightning always gives me such a splitting headache.
You know, I have 4 more level 1 spell.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
God damn it!
Just
So it looks annoyed.
Raphael looks helpless. I don't know. I can't. I don't know anything about magic. I am sorry.
Okay, I do have 5 channel. Is that spellcraft?
Remember to not heal those two.
Yes, when you use your channel, you also need to make this. You do get to add your charisma to this one, though.
Yay! So it's my level plus my charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is embarrassing. I don't remember what her charisma is.
+3.
No, it's +5. I have
+5?
a low in charisma.
You used the wrong bonus for disguise earlier, but oh well.
Here.
Oh, oops. But
Here you
I
go. It
made
says
it.
here you have a +4.
On here?
Your token has an 18. Do you have a headband that you didn't add, or?
Well, no, she's using a headband already.
I
She
am.
had a 16 to start the game.
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We
+4.
What? But it says +5 on mine. Why? I have a 21 charisma now.
21? How did you get 21?
I don't know.
A headband? You must
It's
have a
been
headband.
I do have a headband.
Yeah, but it's a +2 headband, I believe she has.
Yes, +2 headband.
And she started on 16.
Don't ask me. I don't know.
This is disturbing, but let's stay with the one I have here. So +4.
Yeah, so +4 we'll use, because that's what makes sense as it stands.
25.
The channel goes off! You can use your channel.
Okay, I'll heal. Well, I'll just not heal those 2 assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you heal if these guys' enemy scratches.
Yeah. Oh, what is going on?
I'm cured of my asthma.
But yeah, so you can go ahead and roll the
2d6 plus 1.
3d6 plus 1?
Isn't it 2d6? Or is it 3d6 now?
I think it's 3.
It might be
All his
3d6.
bombs are 3. So
Oh.
I think you follow his.
Yeah, you should be following the same progression, I think.
3d6 plus 1.
If you don't multi-class.
What?
9 hit points.
That's not terrible.
It's something.
It's terrible.
It's 1 below average.
It is actually. Channel is not great.
It is.
No.
You're just getting used to max.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's still something. Helps.
Yeah, it's healing. Certainly.
Would you like to do it again?
Sure.
Give it a roll.
Well, I'm not doing any more operations until that's gone.
Okay, that's success.
I think we have plenty to talk to this guy about.
Yeah, we need to prod this guy. Squeeze him.
12.
Make
12 healing.
squeal.
Exactly.
Zoe feels strangely tired while casting this. It actually takes quite a bit of effort to pull it off.
Well, I did kind of notice that. How many? I used 2.
Mhm.
So I have 3 left. But I think we can manage.
Yeah, you'll heal up the rest overnight.
Yeah. So it looks worried at them. I do not like this. It takes so much energy to just cast symbol spells.
I don't know.
Where is Rivelin?
I think she is hunting a feather.
She left. I'm not sure where.
From what you could tell by her babbling, you have a feeling that she was summoned by the clerics.
Babbling.
What?
Clerics.
She's gone back to the Temple of Nephis.
Oh, those clerics.
Right.
God damn it, Rivelin.
They gotta do like a brain scan or something over her. It's just like, she's so weird. We need to find out why.
You don't say. I really don't know why my token is on my character sheet.
Yeah. Well, so what do you do? Do you just wait until these guys wake up?
Well, we'd like to talk to them one by one, right?
I can channel them.
I guess we'd put like a complete sensory deprivation bag on them. We have some of those, right?
What the hell is that?
Like it's a hood you get on so you can't see anything, you can't hear anything.
I mean, you could get something together for that.
Yeah, shouldn't be a problem.
You could jury rig up one.
Nothing else is use earplugs. Earplugs. I mean,
But okay, yeah. So they're deafened and blinded.
yeah. That's a good start.
Yeah. What do you do?
Well, who do we want to talk to first? Him or the lighthouse keeper?
I mean, I don't think the lighthouse keeper has much to say, honestly.
Should we start by him then? He probably wants to get out of this.
Probably.
It's probably way more than he asked for.
Did we get a point to our ability scores last level?
Yes.
+1.
Okay, so it should be 17 charisma.
Yeah, 17 plus 2 from your headband.
Yeah, okay, I fixed it.
So you should be on 19 right now.
I bet I was tired last time.
So, yeah, let's start with the lighthouse keeper.
Okay. The lighthouse
channel
keeper
him?
wakes up.
I don't think
Eventually.
I don't think we'll just let him hear stuff and say stuff. I don't think we'll let him see stuff.
No.
That's probably best.
Where am I?
There's a, I don't know. Lars, we're not a very good interrogator, but try and say.
That doesn't matter. What matters is that you are in a cage, and that we intend to, if you do not answer, well, provide the answers we seek, we tend and plan to make life very uncomfortable for you for quite some time.
Why do this? I've done nothing wrong.
Do,
They're a family. Why make life so hard for them? They would miss you, would they not?
I have no idea what you're after.
your posturing is bothersome. We know that you are connected to smuggling operations within your house, that you have provided, well, anything from dangerous plant materials to, what was it now? It sort of looks like yes, is through a list of things.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I can give +2 to intimidate and diplomacy.
Just keep
whatever you want.
sensing him and see if he is actually lying or not.
I don't have any spells left.
Oh, I mean sense motive.
Well, sure, I can sense more.
Do you think he's lying?
We all think he's lying.
We know he's lying.
Yeah. 20.
Zoe doesn't feel he's lying when he says he doesn't know what you're talking about.
Be more specific.
You know, he's saying he doesn't. He's saying he doesn't know, and you don't think he's lying.
Did you not, in fact, import in a shipment of whatever that drug was that was used on Laurel?
I don't do imports. I keep the lighthouse flame running.
What?
What are you talking about?
Lighthouse flame?
Was it it wasn't a flame, really, was it?
It kind of looked like a blue flame, kind of, but
Blue flame! I'm sorry. Well, let's start with, you did in fact lie about this mage you said you didn't see. We know you saw him, we found him. You lied.
yeah, he didn't want people to know he was storing stuff upstairs, but
What
he
is
didn't store anything. He didn't store anything illegal. I made sure of that.
What is he storing?
Simple goods, some arcane reagents.
Gunpowder. And we hear like an explosion in the distance.
Just arcane reagents, mostly. In a box he wanted to keep
Why
up there.
store them in the lighthouse?
He offered money. It was space I wasn't using. I didn't see a reason not to. There was nothing illegal about what he was doing.
Do you know what he was doing?
Well, he stored stuff up there. That's nothing illegal about it.
Do you have any idea what magic can do?
I do know some of the things that magic can do.
Do you know for the fact that this guy has done a lot of illegal stuff? Poisoning people, murdering people?
That doesn't really sound like magic.
You don't... You can use magic for that, you idiot.
You'd have a feeling he's probably annoyed at you a little bit for that.
You don't say.
He's not really in a position to be annoyed.
No.
You still be annoyed.
Stop being annoyed.
Certainly try. But, you would say that you were the wrong person at the wrong time, wrong place. You were harboring a criminal, a man who's sought by the law, and now you are implicated by his crimes. You know as well as I do that the Empire does not really distinguish between criminals and those who harbor them, especially ones who are involved in such grievous crimes of treason as this one.
How's he
I
involved in
suppose you should have
treason?
chosen your
He's a son of a
allies.
nobleman.
I suppose you should have chosen your allies more carefully, and now you should choose your words more carefully.
He seems to speak but stutter and like be in utter confusion. He seems to be struggling to get something out after that.
Oh, I suppose in the months and years to come you will find something that'll interest us. If not, it'll be a very long and lonely time. Oh, not the archer to put on the deprivation helmet again. Now he doesn't need to hear or say anything more. We can talk to him again tomorrow.
You have a feeling from the bruise that Cordell has, he might be unconscious for a while. That bomb did some damage.
Well, let's see. Because I think I have something for just that, actually.
Saying that heals non-lethal damage?
No, something that wakes you up if you're unconscious. All these things are called some weird names. one of these. No, not that one. God damn it. What's the point if I click on it? It just links to the name of it.
I know, right?
Here we go. I knew it was something with salt, but it was not the alkali salt. It was a smelling salt.
Yes, smelling salts.
Great crystals that, inhaling them, people regain unconsciousness. They get a new saving throw to resist stuff that makes them unconscious. If exposed to them while dying, they become conscious and staggered. If they perform any standard action, they take 1 point of damage and fall unconscious again. I guess I'll apply my smelling salts to him.
Okay, I'll count him as staggered then.
I only have one of those, so he better not, like, try to punch his way out of the bars or whatnot. Oh, I feel this is a new. Laura doesn't like interrogating people. It's an unpleasant position of power over them that he really doesn't feel like he deserves.
All intimidated, and we get a +2 to intimidate and diplomacy. So he will stand next to.
Oh, we'll tell Raphael that he needs a bit of some water, and if Raphael will just tell him what they found out when they're done.
Actually, though, you're fine.
Yeah.
That +2 is a spell, is it not?
Yeah, but it's a level 1 spell. I have infinite of those.
You're just gonna keep casting until it
Zero.
works.
Cantrip.
The zeros, yeah.
You're just gonna keep casting till it works.
Yeah.
It's like, why won't this spell work? There we go.
Yeah. Well, I have infinite of it. I can just.
You have infinite.
0.
That is a fact.
So, at some point, it's gonna work.
Come on.
I want you guys to handle this.
Active mods apply. Wake him up.
Why?
There we go. He's awake, though he should be staggered. It's not like made me do it.
Raphael looks at him.
He looks around, very dazed, clearly.
I think he's still blinded, though.
He's still dazed.
Well, welcome back to the land of the conscious, Mr. Cordell. You have found yourself in quite a predicament, have you not?
He does not reply.
We know of your many crimes and your many, shall we say, shadowy things you have been doing. Smuggling, for instance.
What smuggling?
Illegal plant matter used to produce the plague that hit the city. I think you know about that, yes?
I know about no such thing.
Really now? I hope you are aware that I can make life literally a living hell for you, and it will last, well, potentially for years. It is much easier for you to save your skin and actually tell me what I want to know.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Raphael picks up his blade, looks at the edge a little bit, swishes it in the air, and
He doesn't see anything. 'Cause he's
then he walks up and puts his thumb into one of the wounds he afflicted on the guy.
If you're gonna do this, so you would ask if it's okay if she leaves.
Nope. I need you to see if he's telling the truth.
You can hear him grit his teeth a little bit.
So we will look away.
That is just a tender kiss of a mother to what I can do to you, young man. Now, speak.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Shall I start cutting off your fingers then? It will be very hard to cast any spells without fingers.
You see him smirk a little bit and start mumbling something. You do not understand what language it's in.
He hits him in the face and says, "Speak common."
You hear him say, hear him say magic words in common.
Then he will grab at his throat and strangle him so he can't speak. And he says, "You will not try to cast spell because I will kill you. Oh yes, I will."
You won't get any information you desire.
Really?
Not from me being dead, will you?
You being dead is a bonus. I'd rather have the information than your corpse, but if I can't have the information, I will have your corpse.
Even though he's like got a blindfold over him, he's still trying to meet your eye level.
Mm-hmm. He like calls over one of the like guards here and tells them to go and fetch like the metal thongs like you use for smithing, like you pull out like the hot metal from the furnace with them. Get one of those and get them glowing hot.
Describe.
Oh God.
And,
so he's gonna hold her ear. She can't do this.
And then he will grab the guy's arm, force his fingers out, and say, "You will start talking, or I will start removing fingers."
He does not reply.
All right.
Oh God.
Let's go with the pinky.
Well, I have a feeling this does lethal damage, so he's unconscious again.
Well, that's fine.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna just keep taking off fingers until he talks.
Well, he's unconscious now, so. Remember, he was only barely staying awake. The smelling salts were only just barely keeping him awake. 1 point of damage knocks him unconscious again, so.
Such unpleasant business. Why does the evil ones never just speak? It is so much easier.
We don't need to do physical violence. We can, like, there are things we can make that can give this guy the brain fright.
Well, Raphael can't, and you said him to handle it, so.
I suppose yes.
If you
He's
want
now
to,
missing one pinky.
If you want to return and help out, feel free.
Oh God.
There's a pool of blood on the floor.
Oh, it's cauterized. Raphael sighs. Leans against the cage. I am sorry, I really am. But the man is a snake, a killer and a murderer and all of the horrible things you can imagine. And we need this information. This is the only way I know how.
So he's saying nothing. She's just looking at the floor with her hands covering her ears.
He sighs again. Points at the tongue and says, "Keep that heated. Like bring a brazier with coals or something."
You can probably hear her sob.
He says he'll heat it. He'll just heat it in the forge in the next room.
Mm-hmm. And he will wait until the guy wakes up.
You wait for a while. We're talking several hours.
Sure.
Actually, we're talking more like 10 hours.
Oh,
There's
sure.
a lot of non-lethal damage.
Then I'll just gag him again and ask Zoe to keep a look at the wound so it doesn't like infect too badly.
So he looks up, clearly crying and nods.
And then he sighs and walks out. Gag the guy again so he can't cast his damn spells. Walks into Laurel.
Turns what did you learn?
Not much. The man refuses to speak, and when I started to put some force behind my words, he fainted. And I think Zoe is about to faint too. It was not very pleasant.
This Bolla does the same thing. It looks like this. I do not. Didn't really finish the sentence. And it just goes to says, "It is unfortunate. There is no easier way. Or if it did not work, I suppose we'll have to go to more advanced methods."
He nods. If you have anything in mind, I will confess I have not done these sort of things before. I am sort of improvising. I do not usually entertain thoughts of torture.
So it is not right, but there are other things. It might take some time, but there are ways to make a man into a shell of a man.
Yes, I can imagine. The thing is to, I think, balance his terror and his pride. He is stubborn, to say the least, but at some point he should give out, you should think. Although now that I am thinking about it, is he perhaps under a similar spell as the one that befell the halfling noble? Perhaps he simply cannot tell us.
I don't think so. This one would likely be very strong of mind, hence our problems with this. However, there are ways to make even that disappear. With the right substances and the right amounts, for the right amount of time, he will feel, well, rather good all the while. Sort of looks this, it is, I'm struggling with it, friend. I don't know if it is too cruel.
He frowns and says, I do not know either. Is taking off all of his fingers with a glowing hot tongue much kinder?
Also, sort of looks a little surprised here and says, I suppose I would prefer for this then.
Rahal shrugs. I don't know. I have not done this before. My thought was to attack the thing he is. That is a wizard. A wizard cannot cast without any hands, was my thought. I hope it would scare him. Perhaps it did, but he fainted. If you have anything to give him, like a truth serum or whatever it is called, you could certainly try it.
That sounds like magic. I don't really deal in magic, friend. I deal in alchemy.
You do have contacts within the mages, though.
And as I do, I suppose. My plan would be to, well, if we inject him with the right amount of substances from time, he will suddenly find that he cannot bear to live without getting them.
Oh.
In the end, as you've seen many good and young men become.
You are gonna turn him into a drug addict.
It's certainly a possibility.
I have seen the drug dens. They are not nice places. He sighs. He's gonna be out for hours. We can go through his possessions in the meantime, I suppose. Maybe there is something there.
Indeed. And of the lighthouse keeper.
I am loath
to be doing a bit of corrupt extra money grabbing.
I am loath to kill the man, if I am honest. His crime is certainly obvious, but it is not. He has only been bribed, Laurel.
By Northside law, he would work a few weeks to get it off.
That is true. His crime did not commit in Northside, however. I don't know.
We don't have jurisdiction.
We don't, not officially. I mean, we can certainly throw him into jail and have him work for a month or so, and then release him.
That is unnecessary, I think. It is better to simply, Luxon says, we will grab him. We will douse his clothes in strong alcohols. We'll put him near throw him outside one of the taverns in the Dock District. That way, no one should believe whatever he says.
No, so I can force feed him some alcohol so he's actually drunk as well. Might knock him out and make him forget the last few hours.
I think that is the best for him. And his family.
I shall see to it. If it is anything I am proficient with, it is getting people drunk after all.
Sort of nods. He seems very uncomfortable with this whole affair.
Raphael doesn't seem too happy with it either.
Well, for now, I suppose they can stay where they are.
Indeed so.
Will you see to you can have some of the others help you with the lighthouse keeper? I think doing that sooner rather than later is a good idea.
I'll do it. Get the possessions into a room so we can study them, perhaps. As he walks down the corridor.
Of course. Here as well. Open the door. Zoe,
Sir looks over.
come here. There's no need to stay here longer.
Could she band up his hand with that heel meeting?
He's not going to die from it.
So, yeah, she did what she could with him with the heel check.
Mm-hmm.
Raphael gets some of the people and start filling the lighthouse keeper with booze and drenching his clothes in it.
He seems to partially enjoy the booze.
Good. Just keep throwing it in there. And then when he is basically out cold from all the booze and drenched in booze, we'll dump him somewhere out, like near the court district. Not the court, not the what's it called? The dock district? Just dump him there.
There's some seedy taverns.
Yeah. Raphael knows a place.
Or 12.
Maybe even like plunk him like a good 10 gold pieces and tell him, it's better if this is just, forgot.
I will be right back.
Keep an eye on it. Laura will walk this way with Zoe, sort of sit down. Just to a chair in front of him. So, I'm sorry about what happened. I did not think he would go that far.
So nuts.
It is difficult to deal with this. I think he has seen things in his life with people like these, people who associate with the Silver Crows. It's a different man almost when he talks about them. Do you know anything of it?
So he shakes her head.
Slight inches. Suppose you'll find out soon enough, but this is why we need you, Zoe. How would you get the information we need from this man? Refuses to give it to us.
Zoe tells him, give me time to rest and I have Stone of Truth. Or Touch of Truth.
I think he's too will strong to accept that. We would have to highly drug him or something to lower his capacity of mind. That would also make whatever he says filled with drug-fueled banter.
So he nods and looks at him. I'm a doctor, not a torturer.
I don't want anyone to be a torturer, no.
This is not my field. I don't know how to make a person speak.
Yes, I would like to just ask them, really. I've not been in this position before. I generally defer to Ballard, although I I've never inquired as to the methods. I would want to have the honey rather than the vinegar myself.
You get a feeling you probably won't get any information or talk out of Zoe.
No, he's not really trying to.
Some drinks are put on the table.
Well, no, shake his head. He's not really feeling it.
I'll take yours back then. But yes, what do you do for the rest of the day? You spent quite a lot of the day doing that. I mean, it had been evening when you started that. By the time you got back, it's this is the middle of the night now, actually.
Yeah.
You probably rest up.
And this is where we need that thing that alchemists can get to make people good for a little while.
I believe there's still a will save to this. Or a fortitude save, one of the two.
Yeah, it costs a lot of money. But
It is it is the dawn of the 16th of Rover.
I think for the rest of the day, Law will try to calm Zoe down. Try to help her get out whatever happened. You know. So she seems like she's rather shaken.
In the morning, Raphael and Zoe heal up their missing hit points.
Yep. Let's see here.
Yeah, you guys are fully healed now.
Uh-huh.
It's early morning. Seems to be raining outside.
Yep. Let's see here. What does an elixir of truth cost? That would very nicely tell us what we need to know, wouldn't it?
I mean, if we can't force him to, I say we just kill him. I'd rather just kill him off than like prolonged torture, because personally as a player I don't enjoy that at all. So I'd rather just kill him off. Go through his things, see if he has anything there that's interesting to us.
Let's see here.
Maybe there's something in that demon box he carried.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. An elixir of truth costs 500 gold. It would give us 10 minutes of truth telling. Whenever we ask a question, it must be answered truthfully with a DC 13 will save.
13?
Yeah. But we can ask one question per round, and therefore one save per round.
We have no way of knowing though which of the saves are the truth and which is not.
No.
Unless we can break his will to such a degree that we're pretty sure that the truth serum would actually take hold on him. Actually, we would need something like reveal the weakness, or like an anti-paladin standing close to him to drain
Mind
his...
fog, that's something.
Mind fog, yeah.
We need Rithalin for this.
Yes, we
It's
do.
the magic person.
We do.
Let's see here. -10 on wisdom checks and will saves.
Can we read his
Like a
thoughts?
5th level spell. Oh god.
Can we read his thoughts somehow?
Laurel can't read people's thoughts.
Does anyone have detect thoughts?
So we do something?
I don't have any detect thoughts.
Strangely enough,
Because
Swashbuckler doesn't.
even if he doesn't say, if we ask him questions, his thoughts will no doubt drift to the subject. He's like, you can't really stop that. It's so reactionary.
So we know detect thoughts?
She doesn't know it.
Right. Also, in the next day, can she use her spells again?
Well, in the morning maybe she tries using a cantrip. She still has to make the cast level check.
That's we need to get that. We need to
That-
that we can't have that.
No.
Does Zoe have the box in her still?
No, she would have put it with all
Oh
the
yeah, I
dress.
suppose that's in the evidence place, right?
Yeah.
In that case, in the morning when she casts a spell, it happens.
Oh, all right.
It's a freaking box.
Yeah. On that note, let's just leave them in there for now and not answer this question, shall we? Leave him in there.
The new question though comes: where in this place do you store the box?
So
We have a
box.
vault.
We don't have. Well, we have it basically is a vault. Well, we'll probably take it to the workroom up here, the planning room.
Okay.
Yeah, let's take a look at these things. We forgot them pretty much. I'll call it a mysterious box.
Yes, which the picture is on the map for you. Here.
Mysterious box.
It's a very fancy looking box.
Cordell. Yeah. Oh. I'm sure that guy checked what was in it, right? The lighthouse keeper.
Raphael will apologize
Wanna
to
go
Zoe
with
again.
us?
So important. Not.
What do you do, Laurel?
I'm going in here to
Where
look
did
at the stuff he had.
Where did he go? Oh, there you are.
The
You're
books.
camouflaged against the background.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That happened a few times.
Yeah.
Background's like stone.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
you're
it's
kind
Like a
of.
light-colored
You're
stone.
kind of brown and white too.
Yeah.
Brown and white.
You do actually
Wow.
match him when you zoom out. You kind of blend in with furniture.
You're like a rattlesnake. I mean, you're just.
It is Laurel's like it color themes, yes, but
I
You
think
blended
it's
with
kinda-
furniture.
It's kind of cute.
That's what it was said.
so we like call him like you're like paper in a shelf. He's like, oh,
No,
see.
so you wouldn't say that.
how mysterious.
that's very hurtful. But
You would never say that.
well, I guess we have like his stuff laying on the table.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the dagger and such have been just thought to be quite ordinary, like the dagger,
Yeah.
the natural armor, and the ring.
Yeah. I mean,
Probably
they're exceptionally well crafted.
Yeah, well, yeah, but they're not like outside of what such things would be.
No, there's a few. They look especially pretty, but that's about it.
The alchemist lab. Oh, we'll check that out. He has one himself.
Now being close to the box, so we'll try to cast a level 0 spell guidance.
Near the box, that's fine. Guidance goes off.
Also narrows his eyes, looks at the box. Does it seem to have lead in it?
You look over it. You can't see any lead on the outside.
Good.
the box.
The outside does appear to be gold plated, so
Okay, detect magic. Is the box magical?
the box does not register as magical.
Well, let's open it.
The box does not open.
Did any of the people we captured have a key?
No.
Well-
You don't see a keyhole in it either.
What?
The box just doesn't open. The lid refuses to move.
Well, it's time to get
Please
bending.
open box. Ball says to it.
What do you say?
He asks it to please open.
Nothing happens.
He shrugs. Worth a try.
Can we like bend it open?
Well, what if we take the gem and put that to it?
You put the gem to it. The gem kind of flickers, and then the storm inside of it just vanishes.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh.
So, is the storm in the box now?
No, there's still a gem there, just it's completely see-through.
You take the gem away from the box?
Gem is just now an ordinary gemstone. Worth 250 gold pieces.
I wonder what it was before.
By the way, did the storm go?
The storm just seemed to vanish from it. The box did seem to glow a little bit when the gem was put on top.
Did it take the magic from it?
That's what it looked like to Zoe. It looked like it stole the magic.
So we will tell Laurel the box took the magic from it. Whatever that stone could do is gone.
So how do we open this box?
And he does so, you
There's
know.
no key.
Can somebody make a spellcraft check?
Guidance!
This is a very hard spellcraft check, I will tell you.
We could try one as well.
Well, how good is your...
There we go.
I was
That's
about to
pretty
say,
good.
how good is yours? Because then I could aid you. But
Too late now.
Well, you try one. Although 30, I mean,
It's not an easy task to beat. I mean, the two of you look at it. You know, you talk to each other.
so I will not touch it.
You consider. Neither of you are completely sure. Laurel has, like, ideas and speculation. One of
what?
which is, for example, it might have, like, a specific trigger, like, a specific creature might be needed to open it, or, you know, like some specific object or kind of item. Some specific marker to open it. Same as, like, invisible ink might have a specific thing to reveal it. There might be something like that. You know, you're not entirely sure, though. It's very difficult, especially with something that doesn't even give out a magic aura.
It's like a magical black hole. It sucks in.
You know, this place is not also well designed for testing anti-magic items.
no, it was kind of made with alchemy in mind more than magic. Oh, yes, just I will be right back then. Go sit down. And then he will try to get into the plane of the imperial family.
Very well. It's not really something you've tried doing too much.
No, not a whole lot, but there's a special place high above everything where he's supposed to meet
Do
a certain.
do you keep trying until you eventually get in?
Yeah, he'll try to get into that spot he talked about with.
You know, it probably takes you two or three tries focusing until everyone just sees his body, like, dematerialize.
Well, there he goes again, off to his dream world with empresses and whatnot.
And big metal hounds who are slacking off.
Raphael will try to cheer Zoe up.
How?
Being
Juggling?
juggling, exactly.
That is a little out of the blue, but sure.
And she's so sad.
I wonder
Makes Laurel
why.
feel kind of homey.
Oh, I'm glad I help you. No, Laurel, feeling homey.
Dark can find your token.
No! Zoe doesn't look happy though, so you know.
I'll dance
Depends on
for Zoe.
how much... dance for Zoe.
You know, the sorrow he feels of what Zoe had to witness can only be expressed with dance. And so he will dance. Dance!
I heard that somewhere, but I kind of don't wanna know. Oh, South Park. Damn it. Now I know.
So, yeah, Count Laurel Valendor here.
Not a second, no.
With time, we can hang out.
You hang out there. Do you call their name at all?
Sure.
Yeah, you call up Velendor, and probably about 5-6 seconds passes, and you see him materialize.
He did say to do that. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not really. I was keeping an eye on the Port District's mayor, but that's about all.
Doing anything interesting?
No, filling out taxes right now.
Ah, I see. Sort of a little confused why he said no. Hounds don't understand people interests.
Really not.
Well, on that note, I think I might have found something interesting, and I don't really know what to do with it. So, we spoke before.
Yeah, does the hound have like small glasses on when it goes through the paperwork?
And consider each other allies and such. As such, do you know anything of... And he'll basically describe the shrine. There's a little box to it.
Considers. I assume you probably took like elaborate diagrams as well and stuff.
Oh yeah,
very-
he explains it not in a sort of easy to understand way. Maybe even the opposite.
You probably took diagrams. Also, there's like little runes on top, which you probably took pictures of, little scriptures of.
Sure.
He considers. I'm not entirely sure what that would be. Whatever it is quite a potent item. Something beyond which is normally around. Though I do have one word of warning: do not dare bring that item to this plane.
Also,
if it has the effects you describe,
then
it could cause a collapse of the entire plane.
what effect would that have on the royal family?
I am not entirely sure. It might do nothing to them. It could kill all of them.
I see.
Such a thing has never been attempted before.
It would have such power, you think?
It's possible. And, we don't know the exact things, but if it does collapse the plane, that'd be quite worrying. The entire plane is fueled by just their magic, after all. Their innate magic's in their blood.
So, yes. Would you be willing to look into this? I don't really know where else I could go with such information.
I can, though it's not the easiest subject for me to study. Maybe the Archmage is something I can look over his shoulder at.
Yes. If you find anything within a few days, do tell me. If not, I might have to go to him myself.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd rather not share this with too many people, though.
Understood. Oh, for your knowledge, the Empress is still very upset.
I imagine, hence why you're keeping your distance.
As it stands right now, I'm prepared to leave this plane if the Empress even tries showing her face. I don't want to deal with that.
Would the plane show any effect of her current mood?
Her current mood has no effect since she is not the direct controller over it. In theory, though, it's possible that if she was under full control, the plane would shape to her mood.
But of course, the plane is controlled by the third.
Yes, I cannot tell you who it is because I have no idea.
Nothing has changed there, then. Well, I wanted to ask you.
It's been like this for 10 years, but we haven't worked out who it is.
I wanted to ask you this, but yes, if you find an answer, please do find me.
Of course.
If nothing else, I'll be here in 3 days or so.
He nods.
Thank you. So I will return to my companions.
He gives you the bow he normally does, lowering himself down slightly.
Also, before I go, if you had an uncooperative wizard captive, how would you make him tell you what he doesn't want to tell you?
Interesting question.
Hypothetical.
Well, one thing to go after is what they value more than anything normally is either one of two things. Either they value their knowledge the most, or they have a reason they're collecting magic. If you can find which one of those it is and target it, it could be something. So if it's his knowledge, target his spellbook. Probably the best option.
I suppose. Thank you.
If it's not his knowledge, well, you've got some investigation to do.
Thank you.
It's a hypothetical case, of course.
No, it's of course. He allows himself to fall backwards, choosing not to ask about what he knows about Cordell O'Larian right now.
Interestingly, just before you disappear, you do notice something.
Oh?
You look down through the floor. Remember, this is right above the main.
Yeah, it is.
The
Empress is looking up.
No.
That'd be horrible.
You see two people having a conversation.
Oh, well, what two people? Oh, those fuckers. Let's look a little bit. Let's sort of look to Velendor and sort of nudge down and says, is there any way in which we can listen in? Unseen.
Well, there's not a way that's normally supposed to be available, but I mean, if I accidentally, his eyes flash for a second, and you know how there's normally like the intercom sound throughout the city? You can hear him doing a much quieter version out of himself right now.
Oh, all right. Sure. You can relay sound. Oh, awesome. I'll sit down slightly. He wants to know what the king's talking about with the general.
They seem to be talking about a few strategic things. Talking about increasing defenses at a old military keep less than a mile from here. Or less than a mile from here, the real world equivalent.
Yeah.
You know, they're talking about how to increase defenses, reinforcing the walls, get a better portcullis, make sure the shipments of the cold iron are getting in, also making sure the new swords are upgraded. Other than that, they're also talking about sending out scouts into the forest to the south. And apparently there's been a little bit of activity to the north. They're not 100% sure what it is. Some kind of monstrous humanoids. Reports say greenskins, but they can't confirm.
Greenskins. In the Imperial provinces. Right, so nothing conspiratorial then.
You don't hear anything conspiratorial. Though Laura does have a feeling they probably wouldn't want to talk about too much conspiratorial here because they don't know. Yeah, as far as they know, the Empress hears everything.
Oh yeah. Hopefully she doesn't. But what can you do?
Yeah, so some time passes and they eventually make their way back out again.
All right. Well, they didn't seem to be mad at each other, so the general most likely doesn't know anything. Well,
but Velendor stops acting as a speaker, looks towards you, gives you a toothy grin.
so looks at it and says, "You are quite the being."
Well, in this plane especially, our powers here are much bigger than in the main, than in the real world. It's our home, if we like it or not.
Says, I suppose it is. Well, now I'll be going. If you find any more interesting talk around, do give me a transcript.
He looks down at his paws. I will try.
And is there anything I could do for you then? I don't really know what one such as you would want.
Saucer of milk.
He considers. There isn't a lot we normally desire, though. It would be nice to actually have a snack. We don't need to eat, but we enjoy it a little bit.
So ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, we're not asking for much.
The blood of innocence.
It's just something a little bit different than powered by magic.
I mean,
Well, I think I know just the thing. I'll place it in the Lord Mayor's office.
He nods. Vanishes through a rift again.
I'll smile as he falls down. She appears back in the...
are we going to give him bacon?
What? No.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna give him bacon, too.
Bacon?
He'd love me.
That's Pollard's thing.
What about a
I'm
saucer of
sure
milk?
that these things are much more sophisticated foods than that.
You're gonna go to the steakhouse?
What? No.
What?
Well, sort of materializes again, I suppose.
You see Raphael just dripping with sweat, having danced.
Raise an eyebrow.
Danced
I'm glad
anyway.
none of you sat down. That would been weird positioning.
So he at first doesn't understand and then he goes, oh.
Raphael breathes heavily as he leans towards the table and says, "Ah, you're back. Well, how did it go?"
It's, nothing, except that the thing is quite powerful. We should definitely keep it somewhere safe. I suppose this is the best place.
He didn't want to look at it.
So, no, he wasn't directly interested. He did say that he would keep an eye out, though, and see if there was anything he could find. he does have access to many places.
I suppose so. So we have no idea what it's doing. Looking down at the box.
It drains magic somehow. But no. Also, we should try threatening Cordell with the spellbook once I'm done with it.
Oh, very well.
So I have something to do with the Lord Mayor's manor. I was asked for a favor. A meal for him.
I didn't know they ate.
So they don't, but he wants to see what it's like, I think.
Huh. Well, what are you gonna give him?
So the best that we can offer.
Raphael nods, looks at Zoe as bacon.
So he nods. Definitely bacon.
The dear cat is gonna find a large mug of very bitter cold tea, and then a good sort of half-full jar of pickled onions.
Ugh.
What?
Freaking horrific! You're gonna.
So disappointing.
Laura likes it, and then some of the sort of a rough-grained mustard that Laura likes.
The cat doesn't show up to work for 7 days.
Yeah, he's like, oh god!
And you sort of sneak the onions, and then you bite them whole. Red onion.
Hideous.
I'm surprised that you sound like it would be so much better than the steakhouse.
But Laurel likes this. This is good food.
I mean, he has a, he's acting in character. His character would give it that.
It's.
He's not very socially aware. That's not his thing.
We're gonna get the cats as enemies now. They're gonna look at us and be like, "It's you."
We're level draining pounds. Yeah.
exactly.
Great. But no,
Right.
no. I'm sure the cat. He's sure the cat knows.
They're gonna tell on you.
Maybe they like it. Maybe they like that. Was pretty fucking awesome. Thank you.
We're gonna be fueled by pickled onions from now on.
You drink the
No.
vinegar.
I require 10 tons of pickled onions a day.
Oh,
Yeah. I hope.
You
I hope the cats survive.
Can pickled onion kill an outsider? We'll find out. If the answer is yes, poor outsider.
What the
Like
hell is pickled onion?
Pickled onions can
you
kill
take
anything.
a big large red onion. You put them in a jar with vinegar. Let them soak for like half a
Or-
year.
However long you want to, really.
And you take them out and you eat them. They get all pale. The vinegar gets all red. And you sort of take like a spoonful of mustard and smear it on the top, and then you bite out of it.
Have you ever done that?
So bad.
I have not.
That's so
Oh,
bad.
My
And then you drink the sort of coldish bitter tea next to it
my parents like it. It's like,
to
well,
rinse your mouth.
We have pickled.
Strong and sour. Generally, you pickle pickles.
No, we have pickled.
Anything pickled is a pickle.
No, what's it called? The thing vampires don't like.
garlic.
Garlic?
Yes.
Pickled garlic?
We have
Interesting.
Malachi was given pickled garlic, and he said he wanted to eat it, but he still hasn't touched it.
No, I use it for curry.
So
Oh, sure.
what do you do?
Pickled cucumber.
Back in character.
We're talking about pickles.
Yes,
Laura
yes.
went and did that, and I guess time to study the spellbook for a few days, right? Something
What
else.
the hell are we gonna do?
I don't know. How long does it take? Like, I only need to check out
what
what spells
languages
there
do
in
you
there.
all speak?
Elven and common.
Like, I assume none of you speak the following language. None of you speak Aklo, do you?
That's a fun
Wrote his
joke.
damn spellbook in Aklo.
Archmage.
I think we're
And this
putting-
guy is definitely evil.
What else?
Actually, like the language for undead, isn't it?
No, that's
it's
natural.
it's for aberrations and fairies. Some fairies
that's-
also speak Aklo.
It's Fey, aberrations,
I'm
and...
just a fey wizard. Maybe Ballot speaks Aklo.
Oh yeah, and otherworldly creatures like Cthulhu.
Oh, does Ballard speak Aklo then?
Maybe, I don't know.
I think Riverland does.
He's in the court district. We don't even know what's going on with him.
Yeah,
Lord.
right now he's stuck in jury duty.
Should we just like...
Really,
Okay, so
jury duty?
We need to wait for him to get back then.
He
For
will,
that.
he will not come back during the session.
No, that's... You know, maybe we
So-
need to wait until the next
so-
session then, I suppose. Or
We
you
have
go
a bit
to the
of loot then.
Archmage.
If there's any loot we want, I guess we have some loot we can talk
You have a
about.
little bit of loot there.
We've got a few items. If there's, we
We
don't
do
want to sell.
have we do have quite a few items. Some really powerful stuff.
Yeah, let's see here. I have a bank here somewhere. There we go. My bank.
And you can
we
partially
have a
see why you
+1
had a bit of trouble
dagger.
hitting.
+1 dagger. Anyone?
No.
No. Let's just go into the Let's
Let's
go.
go. Yeah, let's go to the
Then
party.
there's the amulet of natural armor +3.
Yeah,
that is a major
that is a
Big deal.
major.
Worth 18,000.
Yeah, that's
Can you see why
Selling
you had
for
trouble hitting?
9,000.
You had a bit of trouble hitting him. This is why.
Is anyone into that? Is one into more armor?
Yes.
Laurel is into more armor. I'm actually thinking Ballard.
Doesn't Ballard have one already? I forget.
Oh.
I think.
But whoever has the least might make sense. So we could even.
Ballard
Does she have an amulet? Laurel has an amulet, so.
A silver necklace with a with
She
plus
has
one.
one.
I do not have an amulet.
You not have one?
I don't
could
have
put
an
it-
amulet.
Yeah.
I don't have a ring either, honestly. But my AC is fine at the moment.
I can say Ballard does have a ring of protection.
All the AC's okay too, just generally.
And of course,
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, does Zoe feel super strongly about getting more AC?
Why?
Because we would prioritize her to get more AC.
Well, I would like to get more AC, but I also have that necklace.
You do.
How much
But
AC
it's-
does Zoe have in battle these days?
Well, like 20, isn't it?
I only have
You should put on your armor.
why don't I have my armor on? And why didn't I have it
Because
on?
you were at the dance.
Oh.
Minor issue.
She has 20 AC then. When she has the stuff on.
That should honestly be plenty. So, if Raphael takes the necklace, Laurel can take the ring, perhaps.
Sure.
But he only has one ring, and he doesn't have a deflection bonus. Does that sound workable?
I mean, I would definitely love the amulet. It is incredibly powerful.
You can take it. We can always exchange someone else if we really like. If you
Yeah.
never get attacked anyway.
Yeah.
I'll remove it from the bank then, and you can add it to your sheet.
I will add it.
All right.
I can fight with Jake over it later, I suppose, if he really wants it. I don't know. He doesn't have much AC, but he's like raging always. So
Yeah, you go from 20 down to like 18 or something.
he needs to get like mirror images and stuff running.
I will proof it from the list then.
Yep.
There we go. It's gone.
And you're stealing all his wards that protected him.
I'll take the ring of protection. Ring of protection. +2. There's a 2 deflection bonus. Very nice. Very nice.
Indeed so.
Oh. Edit items and add new.
So now you're left with a spellbook, a glowing box, and a dagger.
Probably all worth great things, but
Do you want to put the dagger on top of the box?
No, then it will lose its magic. We will never find out what that stone did.
It's experiment time, right?
Maybe it was the stone that made him be able to cast such epic lightning spells.
probably.
Riffling would be able to do
Riff
that.
cannot have that stone now.
No.
No,
Whatever the stone was.
unfortunate. Thought it might have been a key.
Yeah, I know.
Nope. Not PNG. Not JPEG.
So, I guess the next step is really figuring out what our next move.
Would you like to go to the whiteboard?
We could. Yeah, we could spend some time filling that out.
To the whiteboard. I will push everyone because it makes it just easier if I do it. Enforce and center. You have the whiteboard and the new whiteboard for your important information.
So, our current goal is defeat the king.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
So how do you defeat a king?
I won't say kill because defeat is really what we are against. And what do we know? Let's start from the bottom up, shall we?
Well, we do know that the...
Have Cordell or Elaine? He's somewhere down here. He's kind of like powerful. So.
We do know that Cordell Erlane was the guy who facilitated the bringing in of the plant matter that caused the plague, right?
Yes, that is.
Or we are pretty damn sure that's how it is.
Yeah. See here.
How long has it been since? Damn, I don't even know.
You waiting for your dad to come back?
Yeah.
He'll be back in a few days.
Well, we could just walk into the mansion and go, "Hey, stepmom, how do you like me now?"
You're not safe against her, remember?
Well, I don't really know what she can do, but maybe she's just some snobby noble.
Maybe.
This guy here, and we know that he did plague stuff, right?
Yes. He was also the one who shipped the rare poison.
Plague. We'll just say smuggles. Plague. Poison. Yeah. And then we have down here, we have, of course, the north side plague, because that is kind of an important thing to have at the bottom here. You know? That's what kind of made all this. Between there, we have the Natural Science Academy.
Of which, actually, I believe you've got a letter from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've been doing investigations into the into the project.
Yeah.
So through the project, a few people have definitely come up during the project. One of the researchers for the project was Cordell Orlane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also linked to the project, interestingly, was someone which the alias they went by does not exist as a citizen in the city.
Is it Rosalind? It's
No.
her, isn't it?
As far as
Is
you
it-
know.
What is the name?
I can give you the alias they used. Miafra Noel.
We know much of the Noel family.
Is there such a family?
You Noel.
You can make nobility checks if you want to find out if you know of such a family.
I would like to. I don't know where we are.
And she was a researcher?
Yes, one of the lead researchers.
Where are we?
I'll move your tokens up to the whiteboard.
Thank you.
There you go. They're in the bottom corner of the whiteboard. They're tiny.
This is the time where I go, "Where's the whiteboard?"
It's a huge whiteboard. I guess we could zoom further in, but...
Okay, let's just cause
What was Cordell's connection with the Silver Crows? He went there.
went there.
You never found out why.
So I guess we could do something like this, and then make like a little
A dotted line.
question mark like that, and then put it like this. We know he has something to do with him. We do not know. It is undefined, basically.
unaccounted for. I'll just add the whole guidance. That is the whole one.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure you're okay with
You
it.
ponder over this. Not a noble family you know of.
Nope. The cake is a lie.
The cake is a lie. Or is it?
We don't have any cake, so yeah. I'm just waiting for Jonas to go, oh, I'm gonna eat some cookies.
I don't have any cookies.
What? Are you
No.
ill?
Sheep has the cookies.
Well, you often say, oh, I have cookies today too.
We know the silver crows. We also know that those have been paid off by the House Flores, right?
Yeah.
So we can add those to these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Flores. Is there a first name to her?
Yeah.
Like Cruella or something.
No.
Ella.
It's
Spydra.
Tesula.
Oh,
What?
Tarantula.
Tesula.
right. Tarantula Flores.
There you go.
Tesula. Like a tarantula.
Yeah, Tarantula Flores.
It's a great name for your non-evil mother, right?
She is evil.
Benefactor then.
What are you talking about, dear? He just poisoned the dogs. Oh.
Damn.
This web. The
This
of
web we
lies.
weave.
It's a web of lies, I tell you.
It's a web of something.
It's only one S.
She doesn't care.
Well, I care.
It's my family.
Oh, this is my family.
This is my house.
This is my house. Oh God, what was just moved?
You don't know.
I don't like that.
Was it caught on video, everyone? Probably not.
Annika, can you remove the one S in Flores? So the an S from the Flores.
You can do it yourself.
Thank you. I don't know.
You have power over the whiteboard.
Yeah, you just.
I don't have that kind of power.
Of course you do.
I don't know.
Use the writing tool.
You use the writing tool.
I am using the writing tool.
You are? Oh.
And now you can too.
With these 5 payments of
I don't know.
$69.99.
What do you want me to do?
Well,
You
if you.
Right, you click the drawing tool button at the top.
Yeah.
Then you click the T.
I've done that.
And
add
then you
text to
can
label.
type using the keyboard.
Because you could click on something.
What is the T for?
Text.
No, Tina.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
You're Capcom.
Alright. I'm a cop.
Cop.
She's a damn cop.
She's a fucking cop, man.
You bringing a cop into your interrogations.
No, I'm cool.
That's just what a cop
I
would
guess we
say.
can cut the Ares line off of our tree because they're kind of out of the loop.
They're dead.
Or gunpowder treason. That's kind
Yeah,
of
that's
Gum-
gone too for now.
I see no
they're-
reason the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot.
Yeah, we'll remember the gunpowder treason.
black arrows.
They're not really dead. What happened to them?
Well, you
They-
can't.
They're
You kind
fleeing
of.
because their whole business is illegal now.
Yeah.
Oh, they-
Their business is gunpowder, and it's now illegal. They kind of had to not be there.
And they're not, like, even if they still live, they're not useful allies because they don't have anything.
Hmm.
Their factories are closed, everything, big collapsed around them.
All from one word.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I make and destroy empires.
No, to destroy all.
So yeah, this is an interesting flowchart.
No, make a cross over them.
So we can make like a little line here. Because they're basically hired by Tsula as well. So this should be what we kind of know right now.
You don't have a definitive link between the king and everything else.
No.
He
Are there any other people we
got
know
us.
he's implicated with?
He got us arrested when we tried to get into the Ares house. He clearly didn't want us to go in there.
It's true.
And he did not want the gunpowder to be illegal.
He did not want the gunpowder treason to ever be forgot. It's alright, I'm gonna keep quoting that.
I never forgot it. I forgot it this year. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah,
So let's see.
I reminded
Need-
people. Let's try to...
Well,
Prince Bishop,
not
not-
on the day.
I was out bombing stuff. I mean, what?
You weren't.
So
you
let's
want
see
to have
here.
fun?
You're probably playing World of Warcraft.
That is true. The king did send the Sapphire God to do something about the Ares family. That is something we should note down, because that basically that's our link, right? That makes the king implicated.
It's the only true link you have between the top and bottom row here.
Found out that actually the Sapphire Guard captain is doing all the things.
He's controlling the king.
Dun, dun.
That means one hell of a outcome.
Who is that, by the way? Is
What?
there Sapphire
Blue cloaks.
Blue cloaks.
Blue Cloaks?
That's their official name.
The Blue Cloaks. It sounds familiar.
Yes, the king does command as part of the Sapphire Guard, so does the Empress.
Well, she's not been home, so you know.
That's true. Well, now she's home. And now she's pissed.
I am pissed. I know, dear.
I'm so hungry. Yes, dear.
She looks towards you. Disintegrate.
Stop calling me dear.
Yes, dear.
Let's see. We'll add also.
Tom, would you like to voice act the Empress?
She kind of sounds like a Dalek, though.
I think I'll just find it too entertaining. Yes, magic eating box. That's a good way of doing it.
Magic eating box.
What is the magic eating box?
Who wrote that?
I did.
I thought you said you wanted it to be serious.
Yeah.
I mean,
He had a
I
magic,
mean,
but that's a big deal.
but what did the box do?
It eats magic.
It's magic.
It doesn't have a mouth.
It doesn't need to have a mouth.
A lot of creatures eat stuff.
I have no mouth, but I
bacteria eat without. They just absorb it.
Yeah, osmosis.
They'll fold their membranes around it.
Anti-magic
Oh, that sounds
bacteria.
so erotic.
How did
Every
you know
bacteria in
that?
the world should be sexy to you.
Little
Yeah,
vacuum.
folding membranes. Oh.
So, yeah. So I guess
Of course-
they're
and of
laying
course, something else you could put on there if you want to is to do with, because of course you were poisoned, Laurel. That's a thing.
Yeah, I want.
Oh, yeah, poison.
We have that.
So we can put
Smuggle,
that over
plague, and
here.
poison.
Was plague and poison there?
Yeah, it's there.
Yes. There's so much
We can
stuff
put
here.
it down here and then make like a line that goes down to that.
So much stuff.
Because that's another thing, a personal attack like the
Oh,
multi-
and the
plague,
magic-
that we have been
magic-
targeted specifically.
Magic eating box can be used to take down the plane.
What?
Magic eating box can take down that
I'm
plane.
thinking maybe that's their plan. They bring the box in and,
And
kill the
can
Empress.
Kill.
Yeah, I suppose that could, but yeah.
And
If
now-
they-
Protected it more?
If the box itself, like,
It's
does
kinda
that, what happens
stupid.
if you open it in there?
I don't know what's in it though.
yeah, no one knows what's in it because you guys
What's
haven't
in the
never
box?
I don't know, it's like a magical black hole or something. If the box is designed to eat magic, it's most likely holding something incredibly magic under control in there. Like eating its magic all the time to like
So
keeping
maybe
it
we
stable.
shouldn't open it. Is what
So
I'm
it's like
gathering here. Maybe we don't
opening
wanna
it.
open it.
Opening it will like I don't know what it will do. Is like rend reality itself. I don't know.
Like inside there's a demi-lich or something.
I think we should definitely take it to the Archmage and be like, hey buddy, we found this, and he's
It's
like,
oh,
oh
get
god,
that.
we must
well,
we must throw this.
Teleport. He's like,
We must
gone.
throw this into the abyss.
Just say,
I
find
will
us.
take it. I
find
can't let
us-
elf do that.
Don't eat her,
It'll
so-
be like he grabs
I will go.
Laurel. Fool! You have ensured the doom of this world. You must take it to the Hell Forge. Will be destroyed.
kind of.
But I don't know the
Now
way.
run!
I
Take the box and run!
will take. I'll go with you, Laurel. Good night.
And
This adventure.
my rapier.
Oh, the
Now that's an adventure.
and my sickle.
My Earthbreaker.
My sickle. That's the only thing I have.
Oh, you can have like those little
You shall be the North Side Intelligence Agency.
you will have little flasks of light you give up, and then you kiss different people on the forehead, and they will like light up and be like, ah.
Are we talking about Manakai's character or mine?
You will be the Elven Queen. Galadriel.
You give us gifts all the time.
Yeah, yeah. You give us gifts like eat this
Hey,
bread.
my hair.
Yeah, that is your hair. You look very much like Galadriel.
Yeah, but then which one of you is gonna ask for her hair?
That'd be.
Well, it is the word.
Yeah, Baller will do it. He will
What
like.
you want is her hair? That's creepy. I got 3.
Oh, do we need a box?
Ballard, we have a box. You have a
Well,
hammer.
regardless, this is what we currently know. I added the Lord Bishop to there because there's something fishy about that. Like, him, like, yeah, I would like to help, but I can't because looking at the king, like. Yeah.
He's like a dog. I want to help, but
General, we'll put him over by the I think we can put him like this actually. I don't think they're allied, but I think they want the same thing.
Who else on the inner council does the king have?
Yes, those two
Abbott-
douchebag.
Abbott and Costello.
What?
Abbott and Costello, the duo.
Yeah, you remember their names like that?
Yeah. Because I had to get, you said, oh, they're the duo, they're always together. I was like, oh, like Abbott and Costello.
He doesn't know who that is, Tina.
They're called. They're actually called Lorraine and.
Oh, Lorraine.
God damn Lorraine!
Fucking Lorraine.
Damn you,
And
Lorraine!
Ordell. Lorraine and Ordell.
Damn you, Ordell!
Someone roll a Darga D100.
Sure, I want to do
Remember,
it.
extremes can be really good or really
I think
bad.
we'll put them over here probably, like up here maybe.
We don't really. We know they're involved somehow. We don't know how though. So
Let's put them over here.
yeah.
Like a bishop. We'll make the bishop like
I was gonna call them Chip and Dale, but you know.
we know those guys. We know these guys are freaking like they're each other's arrows really.
They hate each
They
other's arrows.
they're just like, oh yeah, we're just totally cool with this.
Calvin and Hobbes.
I think Abbott and Costello is better.
Like one of these, and then make like a little question mark here as well, because we don't really know what's going on, but we know it's implicated somehow in the governing forces. And they always
So-
vote the same thing too.
Yeah.
So
I like BFFs.
Just the worst friends you could
we're
have.
just super rich.
Boom, boom.
Let's use our money and our political power to never lose it again. I mean, where have we heard that before, Jonas?
I don't know. What are you implicating? Are you saying that someone murdered the the
Oh,
noble
they were-
sent from the capital and burned her house down?
They were exiled, so they didn't show up to the trial.
Oh, it was great. That was such a fun playthrough.
Yeah, that's basically,
What?
that's what they are.
And our troops just assailing her noble villa, trying to burn it down. She went out and tried to like put the fire out, just mobbed her.
Well, yeah. So they guard away.
So as you guys are planning away, someone runs in.
What?
What?
One of the,
Like oh no shit.
like one of the bureaucrats runs in, and he salutes to Laurel.
They don't need to do that, but sure.
They choose to.
Yeah, I know.
Sir, there's a news report I think you would like to see.
Oh, okay.
Very well.
He hands you a like short newspaper version.
All right. Check out the headline.
It seems the northern bridge has been destroyed.
What?
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 The Northern Bridge? The entire
What?
damn thing?
Well, not the entire thing, but there's now a large piece missing.
What?
How?
What?
It exploded,
What?
With gunpowder?
What?
assumably.
What?
And the general's gonna flip his shit.
What? What the fuck is going on?
So now you
What the
can't
fuck is
leave
going
the
on?
northern part of the city from the southern one without boats?
It exploded.
Yes, that the city's actually now cut in two.
You really have to stop doing that.
Yeah, one
Who
second.
keeps blowing up governmental buildings? This is really annoying.
Guy Fox.
Oh.
You know, maybe it's one of us, and we don't know.
Did you do this, Laurel?
Oh, it was Rithland.
It was
Rithland did so.
It was Ritherland.
Damn Rithland.
Damn
God
it.
Damn it! Why the bridge though? What's the point of that?
How are we going?
Oh, I know the
gonna-
point of it.
Oh.
I think I know the point of it. Now, if there's a giant fucking thing that kills everyone on the south side, they can't fucking randomly rush into the northern
I
side.
do note that the Temple of Nephis is on the other side of that bridge.
There's also the court district where Bollard is on the other side.
He is preparing for the ultimate end. Although the merchants would be really furious at this, unless of course they have the boats.
Yeah, we have a rowboat. She
rallying.
points out we have a rowboat. It's time to
At
start
least
shipping people.
This should keep all attention away from the kidnapping of the Erlane dude.
Yeah.
And now we can visit my parents.
We can also start shipping
a
people
rowboat.
with a rowboat
Oh,
for
yeah, we can
exorbitant
have a
amount of money. It's like, oh, you want to come across? 100 gold, please.
What was the name of the boat?
It's a Seeker of Justice. Seeker of Justice will bring you over.
Actually, yeah, you can use the boat for economy purposes here, actually.
God.
The Seeker of Justice is gonna bring money.
Malachi? If you want to, you can use the boat as part of your business, and there's the exact way to ship things across.
All right.
If you do so, you gain a +10 bonus until the bridge is repaired.
Aha! The Seeker of Justice is
Which is
paying
like
for
one
itself
extra gold
already.
a day or something, I think.
Does Raphael want that for his first part of his dance hall? Shipping boat shipping business. He can hire some boy to
Yeah, do the
go
actual
back and
rowing.
forth.
He'll just count the
Get
money.
the Smith's boy.
Oh yeah, like take a
Local
smith.
dung gatherer.
Yeah, or like a farmhand or something. He dreams of a life in the big city. Raphael takes him on as a protege, but he just to row
Can
boats.
row boat.
Yeah, well, he needs to work up his strength if he's, if he's
Charmed
gonna.
by the dancer, and then he gets to row.
Yeah, that's what I have
sure.
groupies for.
Sure,
I need
alright,
I need a grouping following like Rodrigo had.
Also for you, by the way, would be report.
Okay,
Oh no.
Well dead.
I am building that. Trying to build a groupie following though.
What? Who died? Anyone we know?
You don't know, like, this, it's a very, like, this happened, like, hours ago. You don't know
Is it the
exactly
town
who it
crier?
is.
Northern Bridge blew up.
Read all
Everyone
about
hear
it!
Hear it, the news.
Oi, Gov!
You know that spell that allows you to, like, write 1,000 words per minute? It's pretty good.
Well, I guess we're just waiting for the Empress to scream up the fucking city.
Oh yeah, the palace is gonna blow up, and she's
I
gonna
will
storm
find
out.
you fucking assholes.
Just start rounding up
You
everyone
will
and,
die.
and
Just
kill everyone until
You know, at
names
least it's
start
not
dropping.
us. who
I
did
will
it.
end 100 people a day until
You
until the
will
people
really
move
reveal
out.
yourself.
Well, you know,
What is the Empress gonna do though? That's kind of.
a little bit of time passes, and,
I'm not
it's
going out. I'm hiding him down here until the wall blows
Laurel
over.
gets told that there's a dragon waiting at the town hall.
What?
What?
Oh yeah, Laurel
Little dragon.
Laurel says,
What?
Yeah, I better go.
What?
What?
Pseudo dragon.
What? No, what?
There's a dragon?
Why is there a dragon at town hall?
You should probably come with me.
What? What the fuck is going on?
A pseudo dragon.
Oh. Okay. It's like Imperial Dragon has shown up. I am the will of the Empress.
Gone. We hear that you could be.
Well, don't say dragon and then.
Yeah,
later
don't
on-
say a dragon because that
It's a
freaks
big
me out
dragon. It's
immensely.
like the pet dragon here.
Yeah, okay, a
I
pseudo
know.
dragon.
I
That's
know.
fine.
This is not a big dragon coming.
I
out.
thought it was a big dragon.
No, don't be silly.
I thought it was a
What do you
big.
think
What were
this
you-
is?
what
What
were
all
you-
the
I
time?
thought it was a.
What are you even thinking?
I thought it was like a Imperial Dragon sitting at town hall waiting for us.
But I can say one thing: they do not have dragons. The Imperial family, at least as far as you know.
Not that we know of. I don't know. She has like a phantom
That's
blade and
pretty
cat
big.
dogs.
Imperial dragons.
Dark, where did we go? Dark. Thank you.
Those
Dragon
you.
cavalry has arrived.
Hey, Calrowan. What's cracking?
Well, I guess we're gonna go to him because I imagine there's gonna be a town meeting soon with a lot of screaming. So, yeah, Laura will quickly move over here.
You
Yeah,
see
welcome.
him sitting on the desk. You can hear a happy tune as you walk.
Ah!
Ah!
Bah!
Why is there a second Laurel Walkenbreck here?
He's.
Because it's the wrong token.
Ah!
Updating it. I'll just put it. in.
Me.
But you can all hear you can all hear a high pitched humming as you enter the room.
Bitch, I'm- he's like a. He's like a.
You let him in my room.
Well, yeah, whatever
the
room
waiting
he's in.
right?
Did
Whatever
you
room
just
he's in.
disappear?
Is he waiting in a little on a chair outside? Is he like sitting there in a waiting room?
Oh, we'll walk in and says, Cal.
Yeah.
So
You
looks
find
at
around.
us like, yeah, I call him Cal now.
He flies around, sits on Raphael's shoulder.
Oh,
Ah, he's Raphael scratches him behind the horns.
My master sent me to quickly talk to you. I assume you've heard the news already.
yes.
Yes.
Well, assuming that you mean the bridge.
Yes. Well, two things. Apparently, the loyalists already found out and would like to speak to you.
Yes, I would assume so. I was about to go to them, but
Secondly, from the massive headache that my master has, he's guessing the Empress is going to be calling a meeting before sunset.
oh, so not. Yes, I guess that too.
And you will not get a choice in this. You might be able to resist certain people's entry to the plane. You will not resist the Empress's.
Well, this is, I would not want to. That would be overly foolish at this point.
You might want to bring your battle gear for this. It's like
Because,
full wards
we
going in.
cannot, we cannot die in the
Oh, that you know.
as long as
but
my body is in a safe spot.
there are worse things than death.
That's
I'm
one
just saying.
rule. If the body's in a safe spot, if you fill the area who's used to be standing in with sandbags,
Smack it full sand.
You do realize you can torture you forever in there, right? And you won't die.
it's a great way to do it.
That's a bring to this meeting.
Set up the ethereal torture chamber.
Yeah. You
Can we hire like a drow torture master?
No,
you have to find a drow first.
it's not even.
I know where you can get one.
All right, all right. There's the shadow web we can contact. They can help us out.
The local brothel where Zoe's been hanging out.
What?
You know,
She earns a lot of her money there actually because she cures certain
Money for a hospital.
illnesses.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
He's like this mob doctor.
no, she's not.
All right, well, scratching Cal behind the horns. I guess we'll go and visit wherever he wants us to go and visit.
I don't think like he wanted to. He basically
Fuck
said.
hell.
He basically just wanted to make.
Zoe did not say that.
Well, I suppose we'll like. It sounded like Lord will look at him and say, "Does your master wish to speak to us personally?"
he would. Right now, he's, I believe, with the loyalists, they are kind of,
We will go there too then. Let us move. Panicking. Amateurs. Unless they did it.
No, no,
That
no.
there's
leave her.
absolute proof that they did it.
Like-
Oh, it has to.
I hope they didn't do it.
That's a really foolish move.
Why would you do that? That's why they're.
Good thing we didn't. Yeah.
Oh god, why did you go?
Oh god, we put our name tag there. We shouldn't have done that.
That's really bad. Oh crap. Oh fuck.
Like we go there and just like we did kind of end up blaming it on we let it folder and it's you.
You are gonna take the blame for
Dora
this.
was here.
No. You god damn man.
No.
Kill them all. That's
You're
you
opening
let
the
me
box.
Sure.
so yeah.
Oh,
I guess
hey.
we go here.
Oh, it's you.
We move into their place.
Oh, it's you.
How have you been?
Well, I'm not
Well,
a.
on entering, he flies off Raphael's shoulder.
What a whore.
They seem to be talking over what basically appears to be basically what you can imagine to be a war room setup.
All right, yeah. It's nothing compared to our war room, of course. But
No,
they don't
it's
know about that.
I think it's good they don't.
They call you in.
Oh, those ins.
We
You
were
saw a
always-
lot of people rushing around when you got here.
Sense probably now a place right now. People with guns are moving.
Yes.
I mean, they were here. Well, all will move in. So look at them as good day. What seems to be the haste?
Well, a few things. One, you know of the explosion, which is going to cause quite a large amount of problems.
Indeed.
Unfortunately, we also lost a whole team on that bridge at the time.
They were there.
We were getting them to do some infiltration across the other side.
It can't be a coincidence.
No. Did the team get targeted specifically?
We're not entirely sure. We know for a fact that none of them managed to survive the blast.
What caused the blast? Gunpowder?
We think gunpowder, but it's hard to tell. We're only really seeing the aftermath more than anything.
So what's your move?
Well, right now the main problem is we were doing infiltration up there. Mainly for the reason that there has been some recent, well, instability with certain groups. To be precise, you know of the king, correct?
Yes.
Yes, we've heard of him.
You're well acquainted with him.
We are.
Well,
It's not even funny.
For example, several years ago, he basically made his own mercenary company.
Oh.
This mercenary company, however, broke off from him. They are still active, but they seem to have gone a little bit rogue.
What are they called?
They call themselves just to slightly spite them, the Jade Guard. Bit silly, I think, but as it goes.
Rahal sort of massages his forehead and says, at some point, someone needs to put an end to all of these mercenary businesses, because I don't... How... It's just...
And they are implicated in this?
Well, we believe they're the ones to have done it. We don't have solid proof, but we have a pretty good idea it was.
And so you consider them allies, then?
Nowhere close. Their views are unfortunately radical for even some things we can come up with sometimes.
So radicalists against the Emperor?
They're radicalists against both the king and the empress.
So they are just straight out political extremists, terrorists.
In a way, that's how we see them, yes. And probably how, well, everyone else is going to see them after this event.
But why do this? This is the type of event that would thrust them into the middle of, well, the crossfire from everyone. The Empress herself will take action on that.
Probably so. What we have a feeling, though, we know why they did it. Recently, there has been reports of there being a tribe of orcs in the north that have been migrating south.
Yes.
We know for a fact that they sent a group up there. The group returned alive. No clear injuries. No blood in their weapons.
So you think they allied with the orcs?
We have a feeling so, and we have a feeling this might be a chance to gain some favour with them. Lower defences, as it is.
The Imperial Army has strengthened the positions in the border keeps, however. The orcs are known that they're coming.
We believe they're already past the border keeps.
They destroyed them or someone let them through?
We're not entirely sure how they got past. They have managed to get through.
That is... If the Empress knows this as well, I dare not even imagine how she will react.
If the Empress does know, everyone's going to feel something. If she doesn't know, we're going to have a major problem.
Grand conscription or orc invasion.
It's a fun day, is it not?
The only way to get through the keeps would be to take them out, or they actually let them through. That will be the area and the expertise of the general. He looks over to Laurel. Has the general let anything slip during all of your meetings that he's moving troops away from the keeps?
He's moving troops to the keeps, away from the city. The orcs are indeed... the king has apparently... I overheard a conversation. The king was talking him into sending troops to the keeps rather than the city walls.
I don't suppose you know which keep specifically.
You do know which keep.
Oh, right. Cool. Yeah, he does.
You know it's the it's the Arkland Imperial Keep. It was one specifically designed for two purposes. One, a final holdout in case something happens.
All right.
To the
vault.
Empire. And it's supposed to be one of the most defensive keeps possible, in itself being, well, basically, almost indestructible. You don't break down the walls.
Where is it located compared to?
It is about half a mile, no, 3/4 of a mile southwest of the city.
It's not that far.
And where's the border? If you point on the map, where's the border keeps that we think are breached by orcs then?
The border keeps. Well, you're not entirely sure that they were migrating southwards. The orcs.
South from where though?
The purple area, from the pink area, or
from what they can guess, it's either one of these two they came from.
But I mean, even so, going from this down here is quite a bit.
It is.
Like, how close do we think they are?
They're not entirely sure from what they can gather. A few weeks, maybe.
What's the keep called? Ballantine? Because I seem to recall the scenario.
It's not called Ballantine.
Someone is messing with our keeps.
it's around there.
None of you invited bards to the keep, did you?
But the Barrington.
Riff is like, but they had so lovely feathers.
Riff destroyed the border keep.
And next time we're gonna be here, and he's like, so good thing the orcs are here, right? I made that happen too. I'm like, what?
That bridge I blew it up. It was so ugly.
Now we can have the civil war we wanted. Like, what? No, this is not what we wanted at all.
You misunderstood everything. What?
That's what's been going on. She's been failing her wisdom checks to understand what you've been saying.
No, won't surprise me.
So, and the border keep, I suppose, like right like here, like very close to the city.
Yeah, the keep is rather close to the capital.
But you can't want to sack the capital by orcs, surely.
It seems like he's preparing the holdout. Maybe he's like, we're gonna let everything fucking loose. Me and the general and
death.
And Hurley and Durley are gonna take refuge inside the super keep and like everything get ruined completely, and then
everyone die.
Yeah, and then we emerge and rule and
land
like of ash and ruin.
Like if they leave the city, then we'll take over, right?
Or it will be destroyed in rubble when they get out. Is it like he just want to watch the world burn? What's going on?
Oh. And how does he intend to end the Empress with an army of orcs? Like how big is this army?
Maybe draw her out.
We have no idea how big it is. It's not an army of orcs. We know that.
Just a warband.
It was described to us as a tribe of orcs. So we're not sure exactly how big it would be. It's not. Wouldn't be an army.
Wait, who is currying favor with this tribe of orcs? Who is currying favor with this tribe of orcs? It's the Jade Guard.
Which is splintered off from the king.
Damn it, Jade Guard.
This old mercenary band apparently hated him so much that they're willing to sack the capital to orcs. Just to get at him. Or maybe they see that there's something even more important.
You're right. Right now, the loyalists are trying to find ways that they can try and slow down the orcs or stop them.
Does that seem like, is the Imperial Army completely unaware of them?
Most of the Imperial Army is out in the provinces, I imagine.
The majority.
The Emperors can teleport back here. But common soldiers will take half a year to sail back.
Yes, but surely the capital is not unprotected, right?
It's not completely undefended. It has a guard.
Like, it's only a tribe. Could not the Archmage simply
wipe them out?
handle it?
It could possibly be a case. But one thing to remember is revealing this information could be it's very delicate. Depending on how you use it, could cause problems for many different sides.
How so?
If what you're saying about the general moving troops away, it could be either he gets implicated for something.
Yeah.
You'll have. All I'm saying to your parents.
See, he did seem consistently angry about the gunpowder, though, blowing up one of his towers.
What is he even gonna do with, like, a bridge like that? Who is in charge of city security? Isn't that the general?
He's in charge of mostly external security.
The city security. He's the court. He's the
Who's in
police
charge of
force.
Who is in charge of security for that bridge specifically?
For that bridge, it's a shared responsibility between the foreign quarter and the port district.
And who rules those two districts?
The dwarf in the foreign quarter, and
Such a
Mr.
nice guy.
And Mr. Ordell in the
They're gonna kill Brolk, aren't they?
So probably not a plot to implicate political enemies for incompetence of security, because then, like, what would he target?
Only if they blame Brolk. Stonehammer. Brolk Stonehammer did not like those guys. He was constantly sitting with me and little dragon guy here. He's a nice guy. I like Brolk.
dragon chirps a little bit.
So this is going to hurt business. I don't think the king did this. This is someone else, a third party, if you will.
Rahal shakes his head. We have so many parties.
We do. Question is, what do we do?
The city is huge. There is almost unlimited number you could get. No one believes the exact same thing as another.
But the king had us imprisoned.
He did.
For trying to stop his arming up of...
Gunpowder.
Yep, and now the thing blows up.
Well, that's kind of the opposite of what I hope would come out of that law.
Crimson looks towards all of you. I would love to stay and try and do this, though. Strategic planning is not my thing. I'm going to see if I can find out more information about this explosion.
Very well. Perhaps send someone to look at the kobolds as well.
She nods and dives out the door, winking to Raphael.
He blows a kiss back.
So we're going to continue work on trying to find out what we can. Maybe find some way to do some... I don't even know, guerrilla warfare tactics from the tribe? Or at least some reconnaissance, try and work out what's coming.
Is the tribe that dangerous?
The confusion is
I have
that
no idea
they're
how
coming
big it
from
is.
the north. They would hit the temple district, wouldn't they?
They would either hit the priest quarter or the foreign quarter. It's the only ones with border to the outside.
But surely, if they go like within sight of the city, both the
So
Prince Bishop and
Perhaps this Jade Guard attempts then to have the orcs simply attack the northern side of the city and blow up the bridge so they could not attack the southern one. If you want to bring chaos and rid the city of the government, that certainly is a way to do so. Although, not nearly strong enough, I think. Perhaps this is but a distraction for something else they're planning.
I mean, if they come within the view of the city, surely Prince Bishop and the Archmage will basically ride out and destroy them, right?
In theory, so. The question still becomes, though.
The question then happens to be, why are they dragging troops to the safe keep when it's something that they could easily end?
The king is, and the general. When the priest bishop might not know. His quarter would be hit first.
And the priest quarter does not have a big military force. There is, you know, a few religious zealots, but not military.
And we don't know who actually let the orcs pass.
No.
Someone further down the chain, one of the minor generals, possibly.
Well, well, we still need to try to press our captured wizard for what he knows.
Yeah.
Then when it comes to the orcs, I don't know. Can we do anything about that? Or like, or do they need our help with the orcs? Or are they like right now thinking they can sort of poke around that way without our intervention?
I mean, the loyalists will, you know, keep you informed right now. You know, they need to do more reconnaissance to try and work out how big of a force we're talking.
Yeah.
If it's something small, they might be able to handle it. You know, they have a small group you can work with.
If nothing else, making the Empress aware of these orcs would most likely do something.
If the Empress is aware, they would not be much of an issue. The
problem is explaining how we are aware.
Yeah. There often becomes the issue, explaining how you got your intel.
She would not take evasive answers for an answer, I think. She would probably be like, you gotta stay here now, Laurel, for like, until you tell me. And I can make you talk.
Yes.
Maybe you can listen in on this screaming match that's going to be at the meeting and try to suss out like what's actually going on. See if the general has any more thoughts on troop movement and stuff. Like, try to suss out if people we think are in the know actually know about this and like maneuvering to protect themselves and like. Yeah.
Oh, sighs and nods. It's not really being the social arena not really being the one he's good at.
Time to start putting skill points there. If nothing else, you're proficient. You've been at the Imperial like inner circle deliberations for like ages now.
A few months, that is.
You've seen more Empress than most people.
Laurel looks around, and this is he looks to the ex-prince.
He seems to have a huge headache. He's holding his head right now.
Laurel takes a little bag of salt and quickly draws a little circle around himself. Says, "Don't step in this circle," and then he sits down.
And by magic, Laurel vanishes. Also, the ex-prince vanishes.
If I could be a fly on the wall.
Now, all we need is polymorph any object.
Well, like Laurel to have some sort of... I don't even know what thing would be able to breach the barriers of... It's just because he had some salt on him, and
just
this way you don't materialize into you.
Yeah, just don't go.
Oh.
You're not going to be telefragged. Yeah.
I appear inside of Laurel.
It's going to be soy giblets all over the place. It's going to be bad.
Well, how do you know it won't be Laurel giblets?
Yeah, someone's going to be gibbed.
We all eat your now.
Anyway, 1 second, I'm going to force you here. So what you see, though, is slightly different than the normal way you teleport in.
Oh.
So, 1 sec. I'm going
Like,
to.
dragged into a chair full of chains. And
Yeah, it's like a hellscape now with like exploding volcanoes.
So you know, normally you have that gradual kind of drip, like everyone just appears slowly, you know, person by person. Well,
Everyone shows up.
1 second. Where is? There he is. He's still sitting on the upper platform. One simple. You basically witness the Empress standing on the table,
Oh, yeah.
and suddenly everyone appearing simultaneously.
Yeah, sure. All right. Who did I appear with? Oh, this guy. All right, sure.
And it appears everyone's looking around so confused.
Nice. It was nice knowing you.
Well, let's walk. Let's not make the Empress wait.
No, let's not.
I mean, you can.
Time to bow deeply to our mighty Empress.
The Empress, the level of annoyed she is, you cannot measure.
More furious, I
let's not
imagine.
further make her annoyed.
Everyone comes forward and, you know, does their bow. Right, I need answers from someone here, and no one is leaving this plane until I find out my answers.
Oh, great.
You were pointing to Laura.
I should have brought my closed magic box.
Exactly. I will take you over.
It's all collapsing. Well, yeah. So, don't look
So-
at other people.
You all know what's happened. The bridge separating the north side of the town from the south side has been destroyed. I want answers. She stares around intensely.
Oh, looks away. Never
Look.
meet the Empress gaze.
As you look away, you see the Empress. You can almost just feel the Empress's gaze intensify.
Well, who would meet it? That's a challenge. Gotta show your submissiveness.
You know the Lord Mayor, Rovon Ordell, kind of almost timidly raises his hand. She draws a sword and points it towards him. Yes, speak. If I may, I don't think you've ever seen any of the lords look this scared.
How does the king look?
The king looks terrified.
Good.
You've never seen this look on the king before. His poker face has been destroyed.
Yeah. Laurel is not having a great time either, but he doesn't look terrified.
They're clearly,
He does have his blast shield put down, though. It's like
Logical. I was I was in the middle of cooking up some thermite, so I don't want to. Don't send me back, by the way.
If I may, from what I found, we had guards specially watching that bridge due to all the trade going through today, especially a large amount. We are from my reports I can show. He basically put some papers on the bench here. Whatever it must have been from the foreign quarters side. She puts a hand out, and you can see the papers float towards her. She reads them very quickly.
Dwarf pale.
The dwarf is also intimidated, which is strange for a dwarf.
Mad. Because this is where the finger pointing begins, right? And he's between those two. They're like, yes, I heard it with him too. Kill the dwarf.
So, Brock Stonehammer. Why did this breach in security get through?
so. That's what they hit. They hit the shipment.
Hmm?
That's what I think they hit. I think that was the target. The shipment.
Shipment?
Yeah, they said it was a huge, important shipment going over the bridge.
Sure.
Well, I'm not.
If that
I'm
was the
not
cold iron weapons.
I'm not sure what's going. I'm not sure how it happened. I have guards always watching as usual, and I'm tired of excuses. Why? was it not protected? Your job is simple enough. Keep the security of the city.
We'll step forward slightly. Be a little unsure about this, but he doesn't want to let Brock stand there take the force of this.
Her head turns very quickly to the sound of a footstep on the crystal.
Says, I have, knowing that this meeting would come up, I have spent my time, analyzing some of the information I've been given. Is it correct that the bridge was destroyed with indeed gunpowder, a substance we have highly regulated, meaning that whoever has this ability to gain a large amount of it must have been strongly implicated in the trade of this city? How else would they be able to transport such amounts hidden?
So what do you propose about this?
He sort of looks and says, it would seem that officials in this city have conspired in some way to blow up destroy this bridge. Someone who has a lot of power to transport and ship goods around, most likely with ships.
You fucking bastard. You're destroying their lanes.
And he sort of looks around and says, this is something that must have been highly planned. Where could anyone obtain these amounts of gunpowder from? But from, the few noble houses we have already banished. I believe they were still not caught.
Many not. They were allowed to flee on the condition that they never return.
Do we know that they did?
So far, we haven't had any report that they've come back.
I think this is a safe suggestion that they have. He looks around. And something must be done. This is a challenge to the Empire and the Imperial ability to control everything. He looks around. Do we have any potential suspects? He looks to everyone, trying to... You can't... Yeah, I don't want to name drop anyone, because how would I know, right?
People look around. The Archmage steps forward.
Oh, good. Safe Brock.
As you know, I keep an eye on a lot of things in this city. From what I can tell, though, I have not seen any of the recently banished noble houses returned so far. I've been keeping a close eye on them, making sure they were to leave, and so far most of them are getting very close to borders, if not already left.
Who gained control of the confiscated amount of gunpowder then?
The general steps up next to you.
He's right next to you.
Mm-hmm. Well, all the gunpowder that was confiscated from these various noble houses, much of it was given two methods: to either be exported by either the Port District or Gold District, being it must leave the city within 1 week, or the other option was for it to be shipped out on the warships.
So the only logical conclusion then, as no theft has been reported by either faction, is that someone in the Port or Gold District, or someone in control of military shipments, have been leaking some of this gunpowder. Perhaps these stores of the amounts exported on ships should be rechecked and made sure, and so we can find where this missing amount is coming from. Surely by finding the missing amount, we can find the culprit.
This could be an interesting conclusion. Valendor, He straightens out his tail. Go and fetch me all the records of all the various things that have been happening in the city. I want you to go through, and with my permission, go through the military quarters, the port districts, and the gold district's records, and look for everything to do with the gunpowder. Do you understand? He nods and very, very quickly scampers away through the gate. Just creating his own gate and jumping through. Then on this note, this is what I have to say to all of you. From this point forward, I am going to be keeping a close eye, and whoever I find out allowed for this leak will be punished. Oh, do you be this? You will be punished. You hear this word.
King still looks terrified.
We will reconvene this in 1 week.
All bows deeply and sort of, wants to make sure that she knows that he's at her service. If she perhaps needs, some sort of aid with the accounting, he's good at that.
And with that, the Empress clicks her fingers.
Does Brolk seem relieved?
Yes.
Well, sort of shakes his head a little bit. And,
people start moving.
Oh, the married couple leaves together.
Well, they might not be very happy right now because they're going to get investigated.
You think you can even hear grumbling from the
General? He's going to be investigated too.
Thing is, we don't know how much.
And now all the good guys are left.
We don't really know how much they will find, though, because if this really was planned, I mean, they would probably have covered up their tracks in the accounting business of it, or try to.
My main goal was to not have Brolk take the brunt of this.
Need to preserve the power balance on the council.
I step back here so we make like a little half circle. All looks around at everyone. Sort of looks to Meter Brolk. So it says, Sir Stonehammer, are you quite all right? You look shaken.
Well, when the Empress is pointing her sword, can you really say much?
Yes, I did feel the need to intervene.
I'm glad you did.
You seem like a good man, and it seems that this city is running sorely dry of those.
I'm glad to have you around as well.
He looks to all the four and gives them sort of a slight smile and says, I think this was one of the best possible outcomes for this meeting.
I could not imagine it going much better.
Next to Kelruna, the Archmage.
Yeah, the Archmage, he was one of the only ones who didn't seem that intimidated.
He knows how all this magic stuff works. Like a sword. Maybe he's like that old, he doesn't care. Well, looks to him.
He's a lich.
This has been not what I expected to do today.
Well, sure. I agree. It came as quite the surprise.
I was just happily away, studying as I normally do, giving a lecture actually. Not something I do too often.
Much. I see. Perhaps the four of us should work something out. I've already talked with all of you separately, but cooperation seems to be the way of the future, the way forward. And in this time, I sense that this is, with the recent amount of attacks, it's only a question of time before one of us is at the receiving end of this gunpowder conspiracy.
And what do you plan? What do you plan we do in case that happens?
Mutual assistance, perhaps. Set up some funds ready to aid whoever is in need, so no district ceases to have its basic functions. If, for example, someone was to destroy the aqueducts or other necessary things for a district to function, this would allow the others to aid them in bringing water or medical supplies. As we have already had the plague in Northside. Having outside aid would have made that a lot less horrible. If something like that was to happen to a different district, we would certainly want to be able to help. Our district is not rich, but we do have enough to set up such an aid fund.
That's right, you shame these pompous bastards into doing something.
Yeah, honestly, I think they genuinely want to.
I do, but they just need to get kicked in the ass to get moving.
Yeah.
Besides, it is a show of goodwill, and having people you can trust is also worth something.
I will have
perhaps even more.
I will have something put aside just in case something does occur. I can't put a lot. Our district is not actually that do not receive that much. Businesses are actually rather short. Mostly residential other than the academies. Nonetheless, we'll put something together.
All of us seem to be the only ones without alliances in this council. Many others leave and come together. Perhaps it's time we back each other up in a way.
The ex-prince nods to you.
A political alliance as much as a financial and convenient one.
Broke happily moves forward. I think this could be a great idea. Give us something to fight against when it comes to some of the voting power. When it comes, well, for example, you've seen how the Port and Gold District always seem to align themselves.
With us, we would have a large voting power. However, I feel like we would still be not in the majority. Perhaps doing this and will, however, give us some sort of base where we can stand.
The dwarf puts his hand out to you.
I'll shake it. Looks to the others.
The ex-prince nods to you. The Archmage looks towards. As it stands.
Put his hand on top of ours.
You know what? Sure.
Everyone looks to the Archmage.
As it stands now, an alliance of any kind. It can be double-edged. Remember, it's always something to keep in mind.
Well, smiles to him. A smile that says, "Well, you're already a little implicated here." This, of course, does not have to be publicly known. A secret alliance is so much the stronger than a vivid one.
I do not wish to agree to anything up front, but I will definitely keep this in mind. You have my side already on most things.
Well, not. It's slightly disappointing, but I suppose I will take what I can get. Yes. 3 is indeed better than 2 or 1.
Always better in numbers, it is. Now, if you need me, I have a lot of work to get to. I have a feeling the Empress may also bring things to my doorstep.
Also turns and looks after him and says, "Yes, on that note, you might want to look into recent movements of greenskins. I had a dream this night that that something green is coming from the north, past the border keeps. Really, might want to look into that.
Something green. Well, sometimes I need something extra to do.
Good. Here's the others.
The dwarf looks at you curiously.
What's this? A thought. The good archmage has at times the ability to make sense of things that to others is mere ramblings. Looks to others. Is there anything else I can do for you too?
Right now, this is the dwarf. Right now, I'm going to go back to my district. I have a feeling I've got some work to do.
Outfitting ships, perhaps, for the common use.
That.
Which will just make more criminal activity appear.
That. We've got paperwork. Apparently more guards, according to the Empress.
Yes. Be on guard. It's probably a good idea.
If you don't mind.
Oh,
Next prince looks towards you. Well, I could have gone worse.
It could. Hopefully it didn't attract too much attention. I generally like to play the role of the innocent young alchemist.
I think you drawed quite a bit of attention to yourself, unfortunately.
So I think the Empress has taken quite the eye to me.
If that turns out to be a good thing or not, we'll find out.
I've spoken to her now 3 times directly in a not completely subservient manner, and I still live. I take that as a good sign.
She definitely values usefulness, that's one thing. Just be careful not to screw up, or else you might take insubordination a bit more strongly next time.
I certainly do my best. I suppose you should return then. There's no point to talk here when we could do it elsewhere.
I agree. As this place, it might feel like part of me, but it gives me the creeps.
We'll sort of smile, a knowing smile.
All the way back to the map.
What the hell has Raphael, Zoe, and those other 2 been doing?
What have you been? What have
Staring at each other?
Dance!
You've probably been talking of war stuff. I mean, you could go dance. Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah, we have probably at the moment been talking talking about war stuff. If there's anything the royalists would ask of us at the moment, we are, after all, kind of competent, and we certainly,
Yeah. One thing, of course, is that you could always, You could always try and help with the investigation of what's been going on.
Do they have anyone who can read Aklo?
Do they have anyone who can read Aklo? That's a good question.
In case Bollard can't. I don't know if he can, actually.
I will find out for you.
Pretty please.
There's a lot of them. Give me a second.
Well, maybe we should add that sometimes.
I have a lot of them to scroll through. No. Elven. No. Nope. Oh.
Nothing else we can buy a potion of comprehend languages, and I could use it like 4 times a day.
Yes. There is someone actually.
Anyone we know?
No one you know.
Aww.
Well, maybe they can introduce us.
Well, you've seen them around at least. It is actually the young apprentice of the wizard, Alvin Nightbane.
What?
the wizard's Marvin Nightbane. He's the one who helped you with your tattoos.
Marvin.
Starving Marvin?
Oh, Marvin. That's
But
such
yes,
a funny name.
Apparently his son has been studying languages, and a lot of them.
Well, Stanley Nightsbane.
Is he called Stanley?
No. He's called Alvin.
Okay.
Alright, Malvin, come along.
Alvin.
Well, whatever.
Is it Alvin or what?
It's Stanley.
Oh no, not him!
It's not the same. It's not the same one. The child tokens are not something you really have.
That's true.
Why don't we have kids?
What? That is, we can't subject this little kid to his spell book. There might be all kinds of horrors in there.
He can read it though, so it's like.
Why
You wanted
doesn't
someone.
the kid know that?
What would you know the knowledge of aberrations?
He's been studying under a wizard.
Raphael is suspicious. Put him to the question.
As you say that,
Zoe, bring me the tongs.
as you say that, Laurel reappears next to you.
Yeah, so Laura appear inside of you.
Oh!
You're standing in his circle.
No, damn it.
Hey, Laura.
I take it you survived. Unless, of course, you are
Laurel!
dead now. And, like, if he pokes Laurel.
Laurel's a potato.
You know what?
What? I said you survived.
We got a kid.
Oh, we have a kid.
Says, I see. I didn't know I was gone for that long. Zoe and Raphael.
It's, he's
So
quite big, isn't he?
Zoe looks confused and then, oh, no.
Raphael looks sad.
She looks at him like, really?
He gives her a mischievous smile.
You would leave me when I got pregnant, wouldn't you?
What? Zoe! You wound me, I would never.
So if I were to get pregnant, you would stop wooing every woman you would see.
Regardless, the progeny is here.
Yes, let's switch topic quickly before this gets pressed.
She still gives...
So why exactly have you brought a kid here?
This young man is Raphael smoothly switches from this line of questioning to Laurel's. This young man here, I am told he can read the language that we couldn't decipher from the major spellbook.
He looks up to you. My father's the wizard who helped with the tattoos.
Yes, Marvin. This is his son, Alvin.
And you read Aklo.
I've been studying. I'm not perfect at it, but I understand some of it.
So he's still
Decent amount.
being suspicious at Raphael.
Could you translate a book for me?
I can. It will take me a while, but I can.
So be it. I'll hand him the book.
Do you want a written translation, or?
Yes, please. It'll be good training as well.
He smiles at the idea. I'll get someone to tell you when I'm done.
So, when you have it, I will. If you could do this for me, I'll make sure it pays well. It's smiling.
Buy some candy.
Perhaps even for a word in with the Archmage. I know him personally.
His eyes glitter a little bit.
So maybe there will be a bright future for you.
His eyes glitter.
He is, however, an important man. Maybe your work with this could impress him.
He nods quickly.
Or sort of takes out a gold piece and hands it to him. Says, "And this, buy you something sweet to enjoy while you work."
He nods happily and looks at you.
Pickled onion.
Yeah, it's a pickled onions to eat.
Look, Laura didn't buy them for him, but if the kid wants them, yeah, he should have the ability to acquire them.
How much candy can you buy for 1 gold?
A lot.
a lot.
Oh god.
You could buy 100 pieces of candy.
But transcribing a whole spell book for a 10th level wizard, that is a lot of work. So,
It is.
so Law was okay with it. He will, yeah.
If you've got nothing else, the boy quickly
It's
runs off to the lab.
We'll just keep the wizard like bound and gagged, like.
Basically, like, I don't think... No one's gonna find him, I can tell you that much.
Do you feed him?
Yeah. I'll force feed him sometimes, like carrots shit. I don't care.
So we will do checkups on him to make sure that his finger is healing. And he is healing
Well-
as he should.
Kind of healing. It's not getting infected.
Why is only kinda healing?
I mean,
Oh,
you can only
because he's
heal.
like-
You can only heal a chopped off finger so much.
And he's not getting rest and... Yeah.
You can only get so much rest when, like, tied to a side of a cage. Yeah, he's getting the best he can.
Well, Zoe will do her best. So
Zoe, the doctor.
her healing check is really good.
So yes, I leave it to the body now. That actually probably ends the day as well at this point. Do
Probably this session as well.
you want to end the session? You can.
I am very tired.
It's
I
one.
had a
And-
feeling you were tired.
And I also have a feeling that a lot has happened, and
You've got to inform the others.
maybe now's a good time to inform the others. Yes,
You're 2 days behind.
We got a kid. Yay.
we got a kid. Yeah,
Big business.
The
What?
day... When we start again, it'll be the 19th. 19th, just so you know.
19th.
2 more days. Passed. There you go.
Well, I always wanted a kid. No. A kid, really? I don't get it.
Now he gets to read about, like, how to turn people inside out and drain their life force and shoot lightning and stuff. I'm
Well,
sure he
it
finds
doesn't-
that super fascinating.
It doesn't. I don't. Normally like the spell, it doesn't like explain.
I think it's very boring stuff,
I'm
actually,
lost.
reading a spellbook. But hey,
You want. The point is, you asked, can anyone read it? I looked through. Yes, there was one NPC that could read it.
his dad
Only
can't even
one?
do it, man. It's like,
it's a
Where
prodigy.
did you learn it?
From books. Lots of books.
I read Echo when I read the tales of the. It was just-
The friendly aboleth who travels the multiverse. It's like Dora
I
the
don't
Explorer,
know.
but horrible.
making sure that humanity doesn't rise out of into providence.
I found Laurel.
He has called down the Doomsday meteor every 100,000 years.
And that year's tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm sorry. What is the kid's dad's name? Is it Marvin?
It is Marvin with the wizard. Oh, Marvin.
You've met him before.
Is there a problem with Marvin? Yeah, he's the guy who gave us the dues.
It's just,
No, it's just Marvin and Elvin. What?
yeah.
Do you have a problem with that?
Maybe
Oh,
it's because
Marvin.
I'm tired.
Also,
don't know.
Laurel and Marin. That's
Marvin is a funny name. I like Marvin.
And then Alvin, though, admittedly,
but
whenever I say
Marvin
Alvin,
Moonseer.
Yeah, Marvin Moonseer.
whenever I say Alvin, admittedly, it reminds me of Sheep's character from
Yes.
Summer Fun.
Is he actually a gnome? The kid is not a kid, he's a
No.
gnome.
He's a kid.
Kid.
Not a gnome kid, he'd be tiny. Literally tiny sized.
The fact that we got a kid now,
But he's not, you don't have the kid, he's like at the Loyalist headquarters.
We need, like, what we really need in the
Where did you
secret
put that
base, by the way, is a like a kobold or goblin manservant.
What?
Yes.
Breath,
Bring us,
yeah.
you can bring us like refreshments and stuff when we sit, and he can be adorable and hilarious.
But it's
Well, you
more
have a
like
source of
base
kobolds.
for
We do have a source of
good
kobolds.
people to use, so that they can have a place to hunker down and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
and-
our, it's
and-
our keep. It's where
No,
we
but
can
the
go.
manservant
the
keeps
world
it
goes down.
clean and well stocked, and he's like a quartermaster.
I like how much is going towards like that everything's gonna die, and it just so happened that we built this vault primarily so that it could last a long time.
Yeah.
If we hide in it.
when the city up there is going to become a smoldering wasteland, we can steal out into the night and do raids and try to keep the evil at bay and slink back here.
It's like a post-apocalyptic thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that was a interesting session
Yeah.
where a lot of things certainly happened.
Yeah.
Things happen every session.
I am very
feel
happy.
like we have missed some people.
I'm very happy that I did some metagaming and guessed where the wizard would end up.
What?
Something Raphael would probably not do, but you know.
There were 2 locations he could have ended up, pretty much.
Why was the first one?
There was either went back to his house or he went to the lighthouse.
Yeah, but
Mommy.
the lighthouse is closer and his house is too far away, so that would be the only place he would know and visualize. He could randomly teleport in one direction, of course, but that can end up like putting him into things. And
I
that's
land
not good.
inside the oven.
Yeah,
Or the water.
or the water. That's not good. We had the Seeker of Justice ready for if he landed in the water, I guess.
Can't we just call it Samantha?
What?
Samantha of Justice.
Samantha Seeker of Justice.
But generally, Operation Alpha Helix was quite good. Right. That
Did.
worked out.
Turned ugly there for a sec, but
We will never open that box.
No.
Right now, at least.
Well, right now you
Without the vortex demons.
Well, right now you
need-
can't open the box.
We need a Halfus. I don't want to do torture myself.
No, again,
Yes.
like if you just forget about it for half a year,
I
sure he'll be
suppose.
like, "I'm so bored. I want to
Yeah,
talk
he's
now.
just-
Just make something stop."
Just bored to death, basically. Yeah, sure.
It seemed like Raphael was completely fine with it, though.
He is very determined, and if he
Sure
thinks
with
he can,
silver.
he can get to the bad guy with applying some force, he will certainly do it. Yeah, if he gets the hand on some of the Silver Crow, he will not be nice to them. If they're lucky, he will just kill them. But he is really pissed at some things.
I was surprised that you didn't let her go. So we let her leave the room.
Oh.
Well, if he talked, I needed to know if he was telling the truth or not. And I'm not good enough to determine it.
Raphael is not a very good sense motive person.
Nope, it's not a class skill, so it's
I don't know if making someone a drug addict is really much better.
no, it's really not mine. That's what I said. Like I don't really want to because I don't enjoy like. Usually, and it's out of character somewhat for him to act like that too. So yeah, at that point, I'm rather just kill him. We don't need detailed torture descriptions.
No, you don't need to do detailed commentary.
It's never pleasant, never a good idea. I
Yeah,
think.
if you continue on, we just said, make your intimidate checks.
I can do an intimidate check.
Why didn't we do that?
Yeah, the point is, if you, I wouldn't make you like describe every day how you tortured him.
It wasn't asked for, so I thought, all right, so no checks
Sure, just
here.
tell Jake to handle that with you, Doug. You'll get like long descriptions of.
Jake is the master of interrogation.
Just waterboarding, but with bacon.
Obviously, yes, got some good will save, right? So we can't really extract it without his consent.
Yeah, well, we'll need to do some. We simply need to break the guy down. But boredom is certainly a thing that can do it.
Especially as a young wizard.
By the way, I like the comment by the way by Sheep after you found out about the orcs the greenskins approaching. The horde of green dragons approaches north side.
Goodbye. I'm out. Fuck this city.
The lair.
Admittedly, a horde of green
You know
dragons.
that the green dragons use gas, which flies upwards. So, wow.
Employ the fans.
Employ the giant fans.
Just blows back into their face like, oh!
But we're immune to our own gas.
That's
At some point,
that's funny.
at some point, we gotta go after Tarantula.
Tarantula.
Tarantula Deville must die.
How you take down
I don't know if he must die because
Stab
that would
her
cut off.
repeatedly?
If she died, that would cut off the link.
Yeah,
we need to
she
find out
is-
who her boss was first.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not. I don't know if she can do magic stuff.
Would Zoe
No,
protest
I think she's just rich, right?
and us get going after her, like, for real? With, like,
No.
swords and stuff?
No, she really wants to get a hold of her father to tell him what she's been doing and show
Speaking
him
of which, by the way,
what.
your father returns this afternoon in the game.
Woo! She wants to talk to him and show him the evidence of what her stepmom has done.
Black back time.
Yep.
Then you can see him too.
Well, yeah, but
Then the token can finally be used.
Thank
We're not
you
gonna
for the
black
crystal.
bag the dad, we're gonna black bag the horrible
No,
mother.
if we are to
Oh,
talk.
all right. We can do that too.
Oh, you wanted to black bag the dad?
No, I want to show him the evidence we have of what she has done with his
Money.
his money and his name.
But no, I'll be super overprotective now, Zoe. I will never let you out of my sight.
Okay.
Get in this room and I'll lock you in the top of this tower.
What?
After you grow your hair long enough to crawl.
Raphael will rakishly save Zoe from the tower.
Well, you do
You would be super overprotective, would he?
Well, he does look a lot like Eugene, so won't be far off.
Would the father be like, no, you can go and fight the king?
No,
No, probably wouldn't.
no, I don't. Well, she's his only heir. Oh God, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, what is he gonna do, right? He's gonna take you and lock you in a tower somewhere.
He can't do that, can he? Dark.
It's for your own good. Then you'll be
Dark.
proper noble lady.
Yes, Ty?
Proper little
Can
noble.
he lock Zoe in a tower and it will be totally fine?
Depends what you determine totally fine.
He's the head of the family, right?
Like, he's head of the family, you're his daughter.
Georgia, is he gonna marry her?
He might marry you off.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Some
not.
nice man in the colonies.
Nope.
Outside all these problems.
No.
That'll do it. That'll be good.
Yeah, no.
Run away with me, Zoe.
You're
It's
gonna
you-
leave the first time you find out she's
It's you
pregnant
and
or
me.
something like
It's you and
that.
me against this crazy world.
I bet I'm right. That you're not gonna be there when Zoe needs.
What? That is such slander. Raphael would never.
He didn't even.
Either.
The day he promised to take her home, the day where there's zombies all over the place, he didn't do it. He went and on a date with Cassandra, whatever her name is, and left her alone.
Zoe's like expert at fighting like undead though. She can just
They're
look
not
at them and
undead.
just.
He weren't undead.
It's basically. Zoe
might
had
have-
the most
But
AC at the
Cassandra would put out.
time.
That's what Raphael said.
you won't
You
even
understand, Zoe, I'm sure.
Yeah, I understand. I
He
need to
didn't
go
even
where.
say anything. He just left, and she was sitting there at the table all alone. Oh, Riflin was there.
Yeah, blind. Like I said, about there. Hello.
Raphael, I'd like to go home now. Raphael?
Raphael tries. He's not the best man.
Man, all the king had to do to win was not fucking capture us. Right?
It's usually the fall of the evil guys. They
They captured the wrong
underestimate you.
person.
No,
He
they
was
underestimate
too
you.
sort of- no.
Well, I guess he didn't know we had kind of contacts.
I guess something we found in the area expansion would be all the gunpowder with all the plans for how to blow up everything in this goddamn city.
You don't know what was in there. Maybe there was even something that just implicated the king flat out.
Yeah.
What is
Like his
Sebastian?
royal order to blow up the palace. What Sebastian is?
Yeah.
He's a half-elf.
No. He's professional, class, or whatever.
He's a herbalist. It's
Are-
class you don't know.
He owns the gardens.
He's my buddy. He would have told me.
Well, class is not like a definitive thing. Like,
So, Sebastian, what do you like to do?
I like
mean-
to garden and
I mean, for example, you do
maliciously
know,
fight.
you do know he knows some form of magic. You know that.
Also,
what
he's
kind of
now,
magic?
he's now the mayor of the industry of Northside.
And he likes to
South side of Northside.
walk long
Walks in the
walks
garden.
on the beach.
Unfortunately, we don't really have much of a beach.
Political speeches on top of chairs and proletariat buildings, you know.
One thing though he definitely likes. He likes the unseen servant spell.
He's a man of the people.
Oh, it is a cool spell. We have so much in common, Sebastian.
You want to marry a half elf and run away? Actually, marry an elf and run away. Sorry. I was like,
But you would lose nobility after moving to be part of his family. I guess he could become yours.
Matrilineal.
Woohoo! No, but seriously, what kind of spells does he know? What kind of spell does he cast?
He has cast a variety of spells before.
Sebastian, really?
Mm-hmm. He knows spells. He's not his own. He's not like only a mage. He does other things, but for example, he does know some magic.
What languages does he speak?
Well, he speaks Common. He speaks Elven. He speaks Gnome.
He loves to brag about his language at the party, apparently.
He speaks Sylvan. He also speaks Aquan.
I don't know.
Talk to some dolphins.
Oh,
Never
dolphins.
Clicking sound.
It's useful. They're good creatures. Gold dolphins, yeah.
By the way, I was gonna ask you more about that noble language.
Noble language?
Yeah, Ralan or something like that.
It's not the noble language. It's the local language.
Local. So why do I have Common and Ralan?
Common is more the trade language, which is more used with foreigners, more than anything. Most of the people still know it, though.
Does Raphael know Ralan?
He does, though it's not. He's not a foreigner. Remember, he's part of the colony still.
So when we talk, do we speak Ralan?
You will more likely speak that than Common.
Raphael's like, oh dear.
I mean, you can speak Common, but it's almost a little bit barbaric.
Do we get any experience this session?
You will get some experience.
We'll get a
High
level.
and mighty Zoe with her nose in the air. Hey, I'm not gonna speak Common. That's so plebeian.
Also, from now on, whenever we think noblemen, don't think actual noblemen. Think people who can do shit. This empire is not like other empires.
Power is gained because you can do it.
Yeah.
So we'll go to Raphael and be all high with her nose in the air, and I'm noble. I speak Ralan.
Oh, you don't, Raphael.
I mean, Zoe's the way Zoe says it. So Zoe would be saying it in a very posh way compared to most people.
Oh, you don't speak Ralan. How crude.
Wingardium
Leviosa.
So if she had an accent, what accent would it be in our
Ronald Weasley.
British?
It'd be a very fancy accent, that's for sure.
So is Ralan like French?
I kind of think the Elven may be a bit more French, but...
We just murdered all the elves.
That is true. The elves are being either murdered or assimilated, their choice. At least they get the choice, right? Murder or assimilation.
A demonic smile. A demonic smile.
Damon!
Who has a demon smile?
It's demonic smile in the chat.
What?
He's called Demonic Smile. It's like a smiling demon.
It's
like
his
nickname. Yeah.
It's
Oh
like
God.
vertically. Don't have vertically as a nickname.
good
That's gonna
time.
be.
We're just having a good time. It's been a little weird being free people.
Yeah.
And it's tough not to have Rivel in here. What the hell?
Yeah,
She
like
just
we don't
leave?
even know how much we need her before she's gone, doing some weird stuff.
Oh,
It's-
it sounds
it's-
like you like having Riff around.
It's kinda
You wouldn't go
annoying.
that
we
far.
missed those two people. Those two people who weren't here. We needed those two. What the hell?
I
Like
scaled
suddenly
back,
being unable to use your hands for a day.
I mean, that might be
scaled
going.
back encounters. I didn't scale back like the actual challenges.
We lost lefty and righty. That's Rifflin and Ballard. Lefty and right.
Well,
Well,
I suppose that's it then. Did we get an XP?
You are going to get some XP. 1 second. The calculations are
let,
screwed.
let the man count. Derek, does it annoy you when someone tries to sound British?
I tend to find it more funny than annoying most of the time.
Good heavens, I say.
Like that.
Oi.
Oi, Gov!
Is that is really the only thing you can say, isn't it?
Is Harry Potter that is? Oh, Harry.
I just think of iProbe.
I just think of I don't know. I don't remember where I heard that. Oi, Gov.
It's like like Halldamir says oi.
Well, it's every
like,
Ach!
German.
Or Scottish.
It is all for naught.
Not. Yes.
That's what Merida says in Brave. This is all for naught.
It is for not.
Also, we were cooking and listening to the Brave soundtrack, and the woman singing is well, I guess Scottish, and we kept saying, if you leave now, you're gonna miss her when she says mountain.
Okay.
So you can't leave now. You have to hear her say mountain. I like it.
Wait, what?
The way the Scottish accent. Yeah, I like it. I don't think they're the only accent I really hate is the Danish one.
Well,
it's pretty dumb.
You
hate it.
now have, you viewers, you have a small window to ask any questions before I shut this down and go to bed, because I haven't slept too much last night because we were up kind of late, and I am...
Why? Oh, let me guess, you were playing Dragon Age.
So I guess we're level 6
No,
now, huh?
we quit at like 3 in the morning.
What?
I guess we're level 6 now.
What, we're level 6?
Yeah.
We are?
What?
No, we're not. We just got a level.
No, you didn't just get one level after another.
Alright, well,
You had two sessions. 2 sessions ago, you were still level 5.
I see what you did there.
What?
You gave a level when the others are not here.
Well, that makes them happy, I think.
I bet.
Part of me is the mean part of me is like, well, they weren't here to get the experience points.
So...
Well, that's not how it works.
It's technically a level because the boundary is 23,000.
Sheep has a very important question. When do we start the Pony Finder campaign? I think Tina's gonna DM that one.
As he posted in chat earlier, he posted the link to the Pony Finder setting.
Tina's heading that up.
I never said yes.
Can I make my own race and be a rabbit?
No.
Well,
Everyone's gonna be a
Fluttershy does
pony.
have a rabbit though.
Okay, fine. You can be a rabbit.
Called I think it's Sebastian. I don't know.
Sebastian.
Someone in chat is gonna be angry.
Please do, Monica.
But what about the chocolate?
Steve, go away. No, go. Oh, wait. Let go of my shirt. Crazy.
How can we have a party without it? Oh no! It's terrible.
It's gonna be a quest to find the rainbow and then the chocolate.
Bunny.
But really, what you find is friendship, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Exactly.
It's like
We've all learned something today.
We've all learned something today. I learned that horses have very big hooves, and that they should have shoes on when running along far.
I was way off. He's called Angel.
I'm Angel, or Sebastian. You can call me whatever you like.
Especially it's just a crab in the...
Under the sea.
Yes.
Done with it, sweater. It is much better.
I did
Under the
I did see some friendship is magic.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum. I can't put this on YouTube now. It's going to be flagged.
Oh wow.
It's true.
Cut off the last piece.
Also, I haven't cut off the recording for like so long. I think this episode is going to be.
Are you going to cut? Are you going to actually edit your video?
No, I'm just going to throw it up there. It's going to be like a 3-hour episode, I think.
Oh
We'll see.
God.
On the bright side, the comments will all be dense in one place. We don't have to go
Yeah.
through all of them.
Had a bit.
Yeah, they might
Well-
smile. There's always exclusive content when you watch it live.
It's true.
You had
Yes.
had a
So
bit.
it's our
Value
technical,
of this
so it's our
varies,
technical
but,
difficulties.
you know, yeah, you get to see all the.
Oh, let's get the exclusive stuff. But yeah, I'm going to stop recording here at least.
And of course, you can ask
So
questions and get hints.
thanks for
Yeah.
watching,
Had a bit.
and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.